All right, we're live.
Yep, we live.
So you had like a few little sprinkles there, but it hasn't came down yet.
No, and I was kind of nervous sitting where I was by the water, so I said, I'm just gonna come under this tree just to be a little safe.
All
Cause
right,
then
hold
it-
on.
just to be a little safe. If it starts dumping more, well, if it gets heavier, then I might have to make a mad dash for the coffee shop.
I got you. Getting that, getting some interaction going.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
From Ray. Like, what the heck?
yeah, that's me. Like I
Hey,
said,
thanks.
I got to get the first like and first comment on there.
Hey, that's all right by me. You gotta
Get the
start.
get get the ball rolling.
Yeah, if anything gets rolling, we'll find out. I guess it would be going on 10 o'clock p.m. and East Coast. We got
Yeah, Saturday
se-
night.
yeah 7 o'clock. Who
We'll
knows? A
get
lot of
we'll get the home buddies.
well, yeah, or unless a lot of them are watching college football, possibly too.
Yeah, that's possible in the evening, but yeah, it'll come on. I don't know. Maybe we'll get that Che girl watching. I think she likes you.
I don't know. Maybe she asked that she was getting ready to go to she was gonna go visit her mom again.
What
I guess she,
what's going on, Demon Ford?
all right. Hey,
You
thank
sub. That's good. That's awesome.
that's what we want. Where are you from, Demon Ford? Appreciate you being here. Are you familiar with that name, Ray?
No, no. It seemed like a cool guy. Got lots of eyes in his eye. Like he extra. Like Demon just putting it out there, coming with the energy. Appreciate you here, Demon.
Yeah, thank you, Demon. And if you're not a subscriber of my co-host here, Ray, his is at Ray in the Philippines. He's actually in Tagaytay, and I'm here in Dumaguete. Oh, he says
Yeah.
he's from Canada.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what part. I lived in Edmonton for 4 years, and I always say I learned something in Edmonton I could have done my whole life without knowing and been completely happy. And that thing is that -40 is the same in Fahrenheit and Celsius. Didn't need to know that. Didn't need to know that. I didn't need to ever experience -40.
That's yeah. I don't know if I've ever hit -40. Oh, Damon says he's rich.
Oh, well, I'm glad for you, Demon. Like I'm rich too, like because I believe that happiness is success and wealth. And over here in the Philippines, like I'm rolling in riches.
Yeah, like hey, there's uh there's no price on happiness, and certainly what I've learned here in the Philippines is having less is having more.
Yeah, absolutely. Like um, you have less things. That also means you have less stress. Sometimes less isn't a bad thing.
Let me, all right, Ray, just let me check. Am I lagging to you because you're kind of freezing up to me?
No, I get the no. You're not at all. Neither one of us, because I'm like I said, I'm monitoring on my other phone. But sometimes, like you know, uh, your internet, like I'll sometimes I'll see it on my one phone. My phone will be lagging as far as like download, but the upload speed's good. So I think
All
our
right.
upload speed is fine.
Okay. I was just checking because I was like, well, maybe if I'm seeing you freezing up, maybe I'm freezing up too.
No, I'm I'm watching us on the other phone. I'm looking for any kind of freezing, and because that's, that's just viewing. So whatever I'm
Oh,
seeing there is what anybody else is seeing.
all
So
right.
so if you're getting any issues, it's just, with your stream, like viewing the stream, not uploading the stream. Does
Okay.
that make sense?
No, I'm following you. I kind of moved back over towards the water. I'm gonna risk it again. It's just like I said, it's like it's just dripping a little bit. It's like it could start raining, but it's not like heavy. So we'll see. We'll see
Okay.
what we'll see what happens. But like just for me walking a little bit, everything was fine, right? Like the signal's still good.
Yep. Yeah. Everything's still good.
All right. Well, hey, Damon Ford, have you ever been to the Philippines or do you have any plans to come to the Philippines? Because that's where Ray and I are. Like I said, I'm in Dumaguete, raised in Tagaytay.
Yeah. But so you were saying you wanted to talk about why we came to the Philippines. This is a good time to start.
Yeah.
Why'd you come to the Philippines?
Um, honestly, Philippines wasn't truly on my radar initially. Um, I guess it kind of happened when I did a search on YouTube, to be completely honest. I was like, let me just put in like warm weather, tropical island type places in the world and see what comes up. And obviously, once you put something in, you get all sorts of stuff. And then I think I saw more Philippines than I did anything, not really knowing that much about the Philippines. And then that's when I stumbled across, you know, YouTube bloggers, channels that, kind of, you know, inspired me. Like, they talk the pros and the cons as there is, no matter where you live. Nothing's perfect, but I believe it something can be perfect for yourself or good enough, that's and um those people which you're familiar with. I mean, obviously we won't get into the whole Filipino P thing again, but it was like her channel. It's me, Corey and Raquel, Philippine Family Life with Leah and Gary, and so that's kind of how I really started to educate myself on the Philippines was through them. And when you listen to their stories, and obviously I'm a warm weather person, those things kind of all connected the dots for me. And but keep in mind, I've never been this far before. I've never been in Asia. I mean, the furthest I was ever away from home was probably like the Caribbean, Dominican Republic, and cruises, stuff like that. But I'd never been this far from home.
Right, right. And I was trying to get caught up. I was having the same kind of like lag signals you were having, but it was on my viewing phone. But everything seems fine right now.
Yeah, I,
Oh, the art chair says, "Hello, something simple. You have a guest today."
yes, I do have a guest. His name would be Ray, and he has his own channel, Ray in the Philippines. And if you're not a subscriber, you should subscribe to his channel. And I don't know I've never posted links for people's channels on here.
But Michael, click on my name. I just posted. Hey,
Okay.
make me a managing moderator during this live stream, and I'll post links for you.
Add as a moderator.
Managing moderator.
Manage.
That way I can post links.
Ray's not there. You go.
All right.
It's. I'm just gonna wipe some rain off my phone. Like I said,
Yeah, yeah. Archer said you're in the rain today. Oh, you're on the boulevard.
yeah, you're very. Yeah, he knows exactly where I'm at. That's because I know I have a good signal here, and obviously the rain. So I'm kind of living life on the edge here with a little bit of sprinkle. I prefer no rain, but yeah, my signal's good here, our chair. So that's why I kind of said, why not attempt this live stream?
Okay, I didn't get a message. Hold on. Okay, there you go. All right. Is that is asking a question? Where's the girlfriend, or is she a wife? Not
She's
yet.
not yet. She's the girlfriend. She was gonna go visit her mother, and Kendall, which is she takes a tricycle. She'll go to the terminal and take a tricycle. It's like a 10, 12 minute ride. She's gonna go visit her mother. So I'm flying solo today. There are chairs. Well, actually, I'm not flying solo. I'm with Ray. Kind of talked about doing a live stream. We wanted to talk about why we both chose the Philippines as a destination.
Yeah, and yeah, he beat me to it. I was gonna make that comment too, like, whenever, a lot of times you're out and about, like without Jay. And I was like, how the hell do you manage that? Because like me, like if I'm just going to the store, like before, like when Lynn was here, she was like, "You don't want me to go." It's like, you can go if you want to go. It's like it's hard to shake a Filipina. Like, if you're going somewhere, why you don't want me to go?
I always tell her she's more than welcome to come, but I'll give her some credit, some props here. She understands that I'm gonna get attention from other Filipinas, so she kind of has accepted that fact. I mean, that's just the reality. I
Yeah,
mean, like you discussed on your live stream yesterday, you become eye candy here, and you're either secure with the guy you're with, the foreigner expat, or you're not, and you just have to accept the attention that you're gonna get. I'm gonna get. They just have to accept it, or they're gonna drive themselves crazy.
right, exactly. Like, you know, if you're like if you take care of yourself, I mean, you're going to get attention as a foreigner regardless. But if you're a foreigner and you also take care of yourself, and you don't dress like a slob and have your belly hanging out, and like just looking like you just don't care, um, you're going to get attention. Like if you look like a decent guy that takes care of himself, you're going to get attention. And the 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 point that you make to a Filipina is like, just because like I'm offered something doesn't mean that I'm gonna take it.
Right.
Like, someone, some like for an example, like uh, I've never been into uh smoking marijuana, and if I was it's just not like whoever does it, whatever. Like, live your life, be happy. But if I'm somewhere and someone's trying to pass it to me, like I'm gonna say, nah, no, thank you. Like, appreciate the offer, but it's not for me. And so it's kind of the same thing. Just because like someone offers you something, if you're not the type of person that's gonna accept it, then you're always going to be that type of person. So your Filipina needs to understand it's like, what kind of person you are. And once they're comfortable with that, then like everything goes smoother. It takes a
Yeah.
little while though.
Yeah, and that's why I said I'm sure there are other Filipinas that might be a little more jealous than the other, and I always tell it, like, I've had friends that have reached out to me and asked me about my experiences here in the Philippines, and of course, a lot of them have the opportunities to meet women here on their mind, brain first and foremost, and I kinda try to tell them, "Don't make that be your reason for coming here." Uh, I That's my opinion. I think you should focus more on there's so many more things here than just well, granted, the people do make a huge difference, but I don't want them to be their main focus because it's like you said, you don't even, in my opinion, you don't even have to be the most attractive person here, and you're going to meet, you're going to have many opportunities to meet very, very beautiful Philippine women here just for the fact of being a foreigner.
Right, right.
Let alone if you're taking care of yourself and all that stuff, then yeah, then that just goes to a whole other level.
And
But
yeah, and it comes like it comes down to being uh, self-aware uh, and what I mean by that. Okay, let me start from the beginning. Like everybody's got moles, like you're not perfect. Like you've
right,
got moles, and if you're with a woman, like her moles, she knows your mole. Like you see another woman, you don't know what her moles are, and
right,
she doesn't know what your moles are.
right,
So people being self-aware, like knowing, that there's this woman that knows my moles and still chooses to be with me. Like you can't discount that. Like that's a valuable thing that, to have someone in your life that accepts you, and anybody that's looking for something better, like doesn't truly appreciate what they already have with someone that's accepting of them for who they are. Like
right.
that's a powerful thing.
Mhm. Yep,
So
you're exactly right. And that's why, like, I even try to tell people, like, listen, if you come here and you meet somebody, and this is just my opinion, um, there's nothing wrong with taking your time. There's nothing wrong with, um, don't worry, don't stress, don't worry if it's going to work out or not, because you know what? There's That's a part of life, like, especially being here, I've learned that you really don't I think it was more like in the United States, it's like you meet somebody and you immediately think, I gotta latch on to her, or I might lose her, or,
right.
you know
And here it's opposite.
right, right. Here, it's like, hey, if it don't work out, the next one, there's a next and a next and a next. You shouldn't be stressed here when it comes
Right.
to women.
Right, right. But what I meant by here it's opposite, like the Filipinas have that attitude, like latch, like people are talking about, how clingy Philip. It's like the same thing you're describing, like being a man in the US, and it's like, oh, I've got a good one here. I like gotta do everything I can to keep it,
Yeah.
and here it's opposite. The Filipinas are the ones that are like jumping through hoops to try to keep your attention and everything. And it can be annoying, but like if you have that understanding that, like, they just really think you're valuable and accept that, then it's easier to look past that clinginess, uh, you know, that wanting to impress you kind of mentality, because it's not always attractive in men or women.
Right,
So
and when you with what you how you describe that, we were doing the same thing, but we were doing it in the United States.
right, right.
Uh,
But see here, men come over and they complain about how Filipinos are, and that's exactly how men were in the U.S. Like they don't see that uh, we're the pretty girl in high school. That's
yeah,
over here is you're like the pretty girl in high school where you're getting all the attention, and you got to it takes a while to
Get
learn
used
how to
to it.
handle that, you know?
Well, we're right because at first, I can remember when I first came here, it was so overwhelming. Like the attention, I'm like, oh my gosh. And then it's like you see all these beautiful women, and it's like, and they're all looking at you. You're like, yeah, you don't know how to react because you're not
Yeah,
used to that. You
it's
have
like,
to train.
do I got a booger or something? Why is everybody looking at me?
Yeah.
But something simple is Michael, and he's younger than me. How old are you, Michael?
55.
Yeah, just 1 year younger than me. So
Yeah. 55. And I feel like a lot
fif-
younger.
55 and feeling alive. Just got
Yeah.
a new lease on life.
Yeah. Uh-oh, look who showed up to the look who's in the
I told you. I said when we started, when we first started this live stream, I said, you know, we're waiting for viewers to come. I said, I know Che will be here because I hear she kind of likes that Michael guy a little bit.
Yeah, Archer. So yeah, I'm Michael and that's Ray. Yeah, turned 55 in April, and I can honestly say like maybe feel little things about 55, but I'm you know me, Ray. I exercise a lot, walk a lot, very picky about my diet and food, and I don't drink and I don't smoke. So I would say all those things combined probably have a little bit to do with me being feeling as well as I do and being as active and still, whereas I've met plenty of other 55-year-olds and
Yeah, and they look it.
they look like older. Like if I'm
Right.
55, I'm like, well, what are they? 85?
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like I've always uh not to brag, but I've always looked, you know, kind of good for my age. Uh and it's definitely not because I don't drink or smoke, but but
Yeah.
uh but I do like, or not as much as I used to when I was younger, but like I always took care of my skin, like, you know, lotion and sunscreen, and you know that that's important. Like if you want to continue to look young, like take care of like your you know, if you're a present, then you got to take care of the wrapping paper.
Yeah, and it's kind of also like, I always tell people, and that's why my motto is 90% diet, 10% exercise. And it's
Yeah,
you are what you eat. That's
right.
I mean, you are what you eat, and whatever you put in your body, uh, and research and studies have proven it, that's your choice, but I have motivations, I mean, heck, my mother and father, they're both 85 now, and they're going through a lot right now just because of their poor diet choices, you
Right.
know, buying into all the garbage that the people are pumping on TV to eat this, eat that, and fast food this and fast food that. And now they're, I guess, doing better now because my younger brother, who's basically taking care of him right now, they eat like if they're eating the proper meat, beef, chicken, vegetable, everything that's clean, not with anything in it
Right.
harmful. So they're uh, dementia, maybe a slightly improved, all those things are causes from what they put. Sugar's the main killer. Like that's the biggest problem of it all is sugar.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure.
I mean, you can find alternative sweeteners that are natural. Like, I mean, it's almost next to impossible to avoid stuff when you go out. But when I make my coffee at home, my sweetener of choice is raw honey. That's what I use. I don't
Yeah.
use any processed sugar, that kind of garbage,
Right. Right. Yeah, and you know, I'm lucky uh in the sense that like the whole like me growing up, everything like I've never. It's not that I won't eat unhealthy foods. Like I have and I will.
And we all
But
do.
but like I don't crave it like some people do, like craving sweets and all. Like that's never been the way that I am. Like I, when I was a kid, like if, if you gave me a choice between, like a candy bar or like a pickle, like I choose a pickle. Like that's
Yeah.
like I would rather have that than, like sugary sweets. On my birthday, like I didn't like birthday cake. I always like for my birthday, I got spaghetti. That was what I wanted on my birthday. Like,
Even when I was younger, you bring up about like sweets and stuff, and you'd rather have a pickle. If someone said to me when I was younger, "Would you rather have a candy bar or a piece of pizza?" I'm gonna go for the piece of pizza.
yeah,
Like I was always choosing food over candy.
yeah, like me. Like I never really understood the whole dessert culture. Like people eat a meal and then like at the restaurant, then they order a dessert. Or going over to like someone's house for dinner and they have like food and they have dessert. Like if say like Thanksgiving, okay, Thanksgiving for like you have the turkey and dressing and mashed potatoes, gravy and green bean casserole and all the good stuff. And yeah, I know. And then they have all these different pies and everything, and people are like finishing and then getting like a piece of pie or something. Well, me, I would be getting like some more turkey and dressing if I still was hungry. Like I would crave more of the food and not dessert. Like um, so it's just like I just don't really like sweet food that much.
Yeah, you're like me. I'd rather have food than dessert candy food. If I
Right.
have a choice, and quite honestly, yeah, like you go to parties and stuff, and they have the whole table spread out with all the goodies. I rarely take anything.
Yeah.
I'm just not into it, and I think, and also I think over time, I've trained myself not to be so interested in that stuff. But
Okay. Let me.
let's just say
Okay,
Jason.
Jason.
Yeah, Jason Ghost Hunter says, "Hi there, new to your channel. I subscribed and hit the like. I'm from Sydney, Australia. Oh, cool.
I
I do
just,
have
I just subscribed, Jason.
All right,
Appreciate you being here.
Jason. I'll do that later because I can't do it right now because we have one phone.
Well,
But
I
Ray,
can. Uh, uh, well, yeah, I'll send you the link to his channel.
yeah, Ray will send it to me, and then I'll be able to subscribe to you. But
Or
that
Jason, if you have your subscriptions public, then Michael, you can just look at your subscribers. It'll be a new subscriber, and it'll allow you to subscribe back.
okay, I got you. But thank you, Jason, for being here from Australia. Have you ever been to the Philippines? That's kind of like the typical common question we should ask when we have new people come here. Have you ever been to the Philippines? And
Uh, Art Chair said, "You guys are both disturbed. At least I won't have any competition when the dessert cart gets here."
it's all
Nope,
yours, my
it's
friend.
all yours. Knock yourself out. Like, uh, I'll have extra entree.
I'm even trying to think if there's like truly a dessert that I really uh, truly like appreciate. I don't even know if I have one, but like for me,
Mine would
dessert.
mine would be like chocolate chip cookies. Like, there's times when I'll crave like some chocolate chip cookies with some milk. That's about it. That's
Yeah, like
that's
a good chocolate chip cookie, homemade. If someone really knows what they're doing and makes a true top-notch chocolate chip cookie, I can agree with that. Other than that, like what would I make for like after I'd eat dinner when I was back in the US? I'd get Bulgarian yogurt with honey, blueberries, a granola, and pumpkin seeds, and to me, that was like
yeah.
living.
There was a place. There was a place in Louisiana called Counterculture, and it was uh, kind of a play on words because culture, like yogurt. It was a yogurt place, and they had a thing. called the Humphreys, and it would like you would pick out like they would have like strawberries and blueberries and granola in with the yogurt and honey and all like it was delicious. But I agree with you there. Like it, it's more healthy for you, but it
And
was delicious.
it tastes really good. It's not like you're eating this dessert that tastes bland or nasty. I mean, you get good, clean, sugarless yogurt, and you add honey and blueberries and granola. And oh my gosh, like it's
Yeah,
to me, that's the best dessert ever. But I guess if I'm gonna go sweet, give me a scoop of natural. I'm talking natural vanilla ice cream with a piece of brownie, and I'm good with that too.
yeah,
That or a chocolate chip cookie. I'm pretty boring, I guess, when it comes to picking out
yeah.
desserts.
Like yeah, for dessert, like if I had a meal and somebody said you have to have a dessert, uh, I would, and I did this all the time. Like when if I go to a buffet, like in the states, like Golden Corral or something, and I'd have my meal, and then I would go to like the salad bar, and they'd always have like melon and pineapple and stuff. So I would get fruit, and then I would eat for like fruit's a good dessert for
Oh
me.
my
Like that.
gosh, yeah, like you got the natural sugar that's in it. Fruit, sugar and fruit is fine. I think that's the misconception people don't understand about sugar. Like they'll be like, "Oh yeah, but what fruit has? It's natural. You're fine with that. It's the other garbage that's not very good for you." But like you said, yeah, I'd be happier. Give me fruit. Give me watermelon. Give me pineapple. Give me grapes, strawberries. Yeah, I'll eat just but I mean, hell, I all the bananas you can eat here in the Philippines is actually pretty awesome. I never realized there were so many varieties of bananas until I got
Yeah,
here.
yeah, absolutely. Jason Ghost Hunter said, "No, I like to go there to do some ghost hunting there." But you could talk to my girlfriend because she's always talking about some place where there was a ghost or something. I've never experienced any kind of ghosts, but
I've heard stories when I go to Sikihor, people say, watch out for the witches.
yeah. And
So I
then
don't know if these are ghosts, but I guess there's people that I guess, practice witchcraft over there in Sikihor because they've always said it when I go to Sikihor. Oh, be careful, watch out for the witches. And I didn't know if they were joking or not, but so many people say it. So I'm assuming there's some legitimacy to that.
our chairs said lemon meringue pie, any cheesecake, real chocolate cake. I could go on and on, but I would be wasting my time with you two barbarians.
Ah,
I,
no.
I, I do. I like cheesecake. Like,
Yeah,
uh,
I do.
yeah,
I like lemon meringue. I have to admit, I did as a youngster. Someone made some really clean version of lemon
right.
meringue pie. I do like lemon anything. I even remember being little eating those lemon cookies. They were like a little round with white powder on them, and they called them
Yeah,
lemon something.
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
You
Uh,
gotta read these. I'm gonna let you read the
yeah,
comments.
yeah. Uh, Ghost Hunter said, "Very cool." Bumblebee says, "Y'all father and son." Yeah, yeah. That's my father right there. I'm the son.
That's the best comment of the whole live stream. Welcome, Bumblebees. I don't know if you're a subscriber or not. I've had other people with Bumble. Like it's hard to remember all the names. And again, I don't live stream that often. I'm surprised you remember as many people as you do, Ray, from yours. But Bumble D's, my name's Michael. I'm in the Philippines, New Maggette, and that is my friend, not my father or my son. Depends on who you think looks like father or son.
He thinks you look younger. That's why I joke.
But that's my friend Ray.
I mean,
He's into Guy Thai Philippines, and actually Ray and I have never met face to face. We became friends, acquainted through basically YouTube, and because we're both vloggers and in the infancy stages, we're newbies in the YouTube world. Although Ray he's much more active when it comes to live streaming, and as of late, I've been doing a couple more here and there trying to have fun with it. And yeah, that's Ray. He has his own channel, Ray in the Philippines. If you're not subscribed, you should subscribe. And
It's Michael.
Bumblebees, if you're not subscribed to my channel, something simple, I'd greatly appreciate it as well. Bumblebee says, yeah, the hat and the glasses. So we both have hat and glasses on. So, well, his glasses are off. I have my hat on because I'm sitting out here. It's kind of sprinkling rain. It's not pouring. I'm at the
Oh,
boulevard.
I think he was saying like father and son because we're both yet hat and glasses on. We're matching. You could have said twins. You didn't have to go with father and son. Put like the whole age thing in there.
That was funny though.
Well, since you're doing a view, I guess I'll switch mine out. Tell you.
Yeah, Ray's in his apartment, so he's giving you a view from his balcony. I'm outdoors, being a tough guy, enduring the rain. Actually, it's not that bad. It's just dripping a little bit, and to me, a little rain never hurts anything. And you're in the Philippines. I mean, it's still warm. Uh, if anything, it feels good. Like I said, if it starts thumping pouring, I will make a dash for my one of my favorite coffee shops here, Butt First Coffee, and they have
Yeah.
Wi-Fi in there, so I'd be taken care of just
Bumble
fine.
Bumblebee said, and the face structure. Okay, so we got similar faces, but see, that's what I said. You could have
If
said
I
twins or something. You didn't say have to have father and son as like, like that puts age into it. You're saying, oh well, we got the same face structure, but this guy over here looks so much older. That's what I can't be slick with me.
Well, technically, you are older by a year.
Yeah, but
That's yeah,
I mean, I've been a Mac daddy from a young age, but not at one.
yeah, like yeah, we're like people like Ray or me, like you're just like we're young at heart. And if you stay active and like I always say, use it or lose it. If you just stay active in life and move around and or do what Ray and I did, take a leap of faith, buy a plane ticket and travel to somewhere we've never been before. And you're either gonna like it or you're gonna hate it. And I don't know if I've met anybody that I can honestly say came to the Philippines and said they hated it. I don't think I've
Right.
ever. Have you ever met anybody that actually said that?
No, like there's people that might say it's not for me, and like
Right.
every place isn't for everybody, but like I don't think like I don't think anybody truly believes say like, oh, the Philippines is terrible. It's not terrible. It just may not be to your taste. Uh, like I always say, like everywhere, just like every person's got moles, like every place in the world has moles. Like, and you've got to find, the attributes of the country that you're moving to that resonate with you as a person. Like, you know, uh, the things that I really, really love about the Philippines, are high on my importance list of places I want to live. Uh, like these things are most important to me, and in the Philippines, those things are done really well. So the things that like are lower down on my list of must-haves, if they're not as good as other places, well, that's okay because normally in those other places, the things that I'm really high on aren't done as well as in the Philippines. So, like, it's all a personal choice. Like, you've got to figure out what's important to you, what
Hmm.
resonates with you, and like find your happy place.
Yeah. What matters most? And I know I typically always say this, but I guess I can use you as an example. I always say if you're not a warm weather person, the Philippines is probably not for you. But there are locations that are slightly cooler than others where you live, and Tagaytay would be a perfect example.
Right.
Now I don't know how much cooler because I've never been there, and as far as degree, you'd have to tell me like in degrees and not in Celsius. But you have to be okay with warm weather, in my opinion, or what's the point of being here? Like that would be like we discussed this before. If I don't like cold weather, really cold weather, I'm not going to go live in, I don't know, Alaska, somewhere where it's cold.
Right.
Like, now met expats, foreigners here that complain about the heat here. And I kind of chuckle and I'm like, you don't have to be here. Um, I, I
Yeah, I
mean,
don't, I don't, well, I don't, that doesn't bother me that much. It's like, because some people just complain to be complaining. And like, it's,
that's true.
I was like, yeah, yeah, it is kind of warm. I mean, you're not lying. It's hot out. Yeah, and they're just making conversation. I can't believe it's so hot. Yeah, yeah, it's hot. Yeah, the sun's shining. It's, it's hot. But here in Tagaytay, uh, it normally stays between like 70 and 80 degrees pretty much all the time. It does, like, there's times it'll go above that, and there's times it might go a little bit. But for the most part, year round, it's between about 70 and 80 degrees.
Now, what about humidity where you're at? Is it lower or the same?
I would say it's lower because, like it's 2,000 feet elevation, so it's kind of up there.
Yeah, so it's like, that's what I always tell people. It's like you got to be interested in the warm weather. I mean, heck, there's over 7,000 islands in the Philippines. So if you have the opportunity to just visit as many, I mean, obviously, you probably wouldn't be able to visit them all in your lifetime unless you have your own helicopter and you can bounce maybe knock out 10 a day. But um, I think, you know, chances are you could find something that you like or you feel comfortable with. I've only lived in two different places, Bacolod and here in Dumaguete. I can only compare the two now. I visited Sikihor. I like Sikihor. I could live in Sikihor, but then there's some things you have to sacrifice when you live in Sikihor. That you don't have some amenities that are closer here, in Dumaguete. Uh, so yeah, like yeah, Philippines is a third world country. Like there's a lot of poverty here. It's taught me to let go of materialistic things. It's taught me that what really matters in life isn't having all these things and stuff. It's about being somewhere that just truly makes you happy. But the number one thing that I love here, and I've said this to you many times, Trey, is the people make the biggest difference to me.
Oh, absolutely. And see, I was saying, Bumble D said, wash your face with icy water in the morning, and you'll look brand new. So,
Yeah, and hey, bumblebees, if you're doing ice on your face, then you probably certainly know about
uh, I'm soaking wet.
ice plunges and stuff like that. That's healthy. I wish I still could do an ice
Well,
plunge here.
and you know, and then splash water all over myself.
I was gonna
So,
say, you look like you
so
were drinking and got a little drunk and missed your mouth.
no, I just went in there, splashed water on my face. I don't want to look like a dad. So, uh, and that might make sense because I don't know why, but like in the Philippines, it's so hot. Like this is what doesn't make. I want you to explain this to me, Michael. All
I'll
right,
try.
it's super hot outside, and then you have like a barrel of water, where they do the tabo shower. Why is that water always ice cold? That's why I said maybe that's why Filipinos stay looking young for longer because like the water here is freezing. Like
Or it's because your body is so hot and warm from the air, like the temperature of you
Yeah.
is above the water because because they have those big tanks, like when you're wherever you're living someplace, they have those big tanks, and if it's a real hot sunny day and if you get a shower later in the day when that sun's just beating down on that tank, that water comes out really warm even though you only have it on cold. um it just depends on the time of the day. Now if you get your shower at the crack of dawn when those tanks have had time to cool off, it actually feels a little chili, believe it or not, like sometimes. So maybe
Yeah.
that's why.
Okay.
But hey, anybody,
Bump.
I just want to say real quick, anybody who's in the live stream, thank you. If you haven't given a thumbs up, please give a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would be very thankful and blessed if you did that. And if you haven't subscribed to my co-host, Ray in the Philippines, he posted a link. Please subscribe to his channel too. And yeah, it would just
Yeah.
be really helpful to grow our channels, and we appreciate anybody taking time out of their valuable life to hang out with us.
Absolutely. Bumblebees is laughing. Art Chair said, "Okay, what's your favorite main course meals in the Philippines? I mean, Philippine food.
I know mine. You
I
want
know
me to
mine
go?
too.
Chicken adobo is my favorite. That's my favorite Philippine food in the Philippines. Although I like others, chicken adobo is my favorite, and I must admit that Che spoils me because she makes chicken adobo, but the chicken is boneless.
Ah, okay. And my favorite is bulalo, and it's not even close.
Now,
I
what is that again?
bulalo, bulalo. It's like think like beef. Uh, it's not really a stew. It's beef soup, but it's the broth is made by like boiling the bones for like a long time, the marrow, so it's like a beef
Yes.
marrow broth.
Is there
And then
ginger in
but
it? Is there ginger in it?
there might, I don't know, but there, and then the beef like is cooked for that long time, so it's like super tender, and it's got like cabbage and different
Yep,
green
that's it.
vegetables.
I love
Well,
that. That's like my
it's
go-to soup here.
it's like a hearty soup that just it's I don't know. I really like it. And then lechon. Like I could eat lechon every day. Let's see.
Lechon, I like lechon manok. The chicken, little like looks like a rotisserie chicken.
Our chair says lechon, paxil, but I do like any adobo too. And see, I, he said lechon too, but yeah, I've not really been. I haven't had any adobo that I'm like, you know, oh, like I've gotta have some more of this as soon as possible. It just I don't know. Maybe it's like I've never really been a fan of like soy sauce. Um,
Yeah, see, and I agree. Like I like adobo, but I don't like it to eat it every day. And actually, I think even Che's made it where she doesn't put as much soy sauce in it is I think what it normally calls for.
okay, okay, yeah,
So
I like I like I said I like bulalo. I love sisig. Uh, uh, what else? Uh, I like lomi.
I like
I like
lumpia.
I
Lumpia.
like yeah I like lumpia. Of course, but lumpia used to be my favorite, but it's went down the list behind some other dish. Like I'll eat lumpia, but like you know before, like if I was like at a buffet, like a all Filipino food, I would like load my plate up with lumpia and just fill up on that because I didn't really. But now I might just have like one piece and then like other stuff that I've gotten where I've like uh, chicken adobo kicks ass, man. I hear you. Like the chicken adobo.
See, Che has even like mixed it up for me once in a while. I'm like, hey, will you make me chicken lumpia? She'll make chicken. I'll
Mm.
say, will you make pork lumpia? I think like, and then we were somewhere, we ate out somewhere, and they had cheesesteak lumpia, which I have to admit was really good.
I've I've made Cajun lumpia,
Well,
not
that would be
here,
good too. That would be
but I,
good.
I need to make it here. But the way I made Cajun, because like the ingredients are in lumpia, but see, like in Cajun cooking, it's always celery, bell pepper, and onion. So like I diced up those three like real fine, then season the meat, with like Tony Chachere with like Creole seasoning for my meat and mixed all that together. And then I put that in lumpia wrappers and fried them. And that was good. Um, I need to I need to figure out like a good companion sauce that because I use the sweet chili sauce that I went to this was when I was in the US because I could get all the ingredients. But when I went to get the lumpia wrappers, I got the chili, the sweet chili dipping sauce. Uh, and it was good, but you know, I, I think there's probably a sauce that would go better with that flavor combination for Cajun lumpia.
Yeah, our chairs. I want to touch on your comment here, which I agree. You say too many fried foods in the Philippines, lumpia, fried banana, love them, but have to do them sparingly. Only time I get lumpia, now on occasion I've gotten it out, but not often because I don't like the oils that they use. Che, we get better oil, whether it's coconut oil or avocado oil or olive oil. They use the cheap seed oils here in a lot of their foods, and that stuff's
Yeah,
not good for you.
no.
That is, I like Che's made fried banana, the banana Q, whatever, but we buy our own oil. As
Have,
much as some of that stuff looks good when we're out,
have you
you
seen
got.
have you seen over here? Have you seen any peanut oil? Like I love peanut oil.
I have not, but wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm trying to remember the one time. I don't know if we were at SNR or we were at
I'm,
Landers in Bacolod. And I
but
don't know if it was Che that said, "Hey, I think that's peanut oil," or something like that.
peanut oil is it's normally like one of the most expensive, but
Right, it
uh,
is
peanut
expensive.
peanut oil lasts forever. Like you can cook and even after well with any oil, but if you get oil and it starts to get like floating bits or whatever in it, what you do is you get like a scoop of baking powder and heat the oil up, put the baking powder in, and start stirring, and like all of the impurities in the oil will like clump together, and you just scoop it out, and now you got clean oil again.
Yeah. And hey, Richard, I see you're here. Thanks for being here. Says the
Yeah,
Trinity.
yeah. He's talking about in Cajun cooking, the holy trinity is onion, bell pepper, and celery, and then
Okay.
the pope is garlic.
All right. Our chair says all the street frying food, you have to assume the oils are 5,000 years old, street food sparing. Yeah, it's a combination of they're using canola oil, vegetable oil, all the, I'm sorry, they buy it because it's cheap, but some of them just don't know any better. And then they're reusing it multiple times. And what's even worse is on occasion, when they're transferring the cooked oil that hasn't been completely cooled off, and then they're putting it into a plastic bottle. It's warm and heated, and it's extracting the freaking whatever plastic particles from the. That's a whole other thing, and then people are consuming that. Yeah,
Well,
that's a
see,
whole.
there was when I was visiting in Masbate, we went to a street food place. Like it was frying chicken, and like I ain't gonna lie, that was some of the that was definitely in the top five fried chickens I've had. Like it was really good and juicy inside. But the thing I do like with fried chicken, especially like if it's really oily, um, like I don't eat the skin. Like uh, but
That's
you
a,
know
probably a
the,
good idea.
the chicken inside is like it's juicy and like like chicken that's fried. Uh, it's juicier. It just is. Like it doesn't dry out it because the oil like seals in. Like you get a crispy outside and like it doesn't let the moisture from inside the chicken escape.
Yeah,
So like if you're worried about like you're being too oily, peel that skin back and just eat the chicken, and the chicken's going to be delicious.
yeah.
But if you really need some chicken skin, I highly recommend
I'm gonna have to try and find those. I'm
it.
around here. I
It's
never look for them, but
These are delicious. I'm telling you.
now, do you buy them in some sort of like grocery store, or you just buying them at some little private owned, family owned
No,
store?
no, I got them at Alpha Mart, but yeah, because it's the main brand. I mean, you see Jack and Jill chips everywhere. It's Jack and
Okay.
Jill chicken skin in Mangwon. But I'm telling you, like you eat them and you could have swore you just ate fried chicken. All right. Um, Biphenyls. Okay. I have to look up biphenyls. Stiff Stiff Richard said, I deep fry my Thanksgiving turkey in peanut oil, but use avocado coconut oil for everything else. Yeah,
Very smart,
I love
Richard.
some deep fried chicken. I mean turkey. But yeah, I cook everything in peanut oil. Like I would, fry gizzards, fry fish, uh, because like I said, peanut oil, like you strain it, cool it, put it back in the container, it's still good because it's such a high temperature oil. Like it doesn't burn. Like that's the problem with reusing most other oils is because once they get hot, they get like a burnt flavor, and peanut oil doesn't do that. Liam Global, same with steak. I did a live with my deep fry the other day. Oh, cool. Liam gone global. Let me subscribe. Hold on.
Yeah. Hey, Liam, thanks for being here
All right,
on the
I'm
live
subscribed,
stream.
Liam.
Please subscribe to my channel, which is something simple, or Ray's, which is Ray in the Philippines. He did post a link somewhere. He's in
Yeah,
charge of putting his link. I can't
yeah.
do it.
I've been putting my link. Uh, and I'll hold on.
Where are you from, Liam? Liam gone global. Where are you from?
Liam, I'm gonna guess is from the
Uh,
UK or Australia. Oh, New
there's
Zealand. Okay, so yeah. And I
welcome,
like I'm
Liam.
I'm I'm definitely planning on going to New Zealand. Every time I see someone say they're from New Zealand, I always got to talk about how it's on my bucket list because I've got a thing for penguins. Like I've always wanted to see penguins in the wild, and New Zealand is of all the places where you could see penguins in the wild. Like New Zealand is on the top of my list of places I would want to actually go.
Oh, well, so Liam's from New Zealand, but he's moving to the
Moving to the
Philippines
Philippines
next.
next year.
That's
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Do you know
That's
where
awesome.
in the Philippines you're coming to, Liam? And have you been to the Philippines before, or is this going to be like your first time? That's good though, but appreciate you being here.
It's going to Panay.
Now, where
Yeah, I just
exactly is Panay?
Panay. I just came back from there. It's the island where Iloilo is,
Okay,
Rojas City,
okay.
uh, Ackland, and it's
Rojas is
right
actually
and it's right by oh what's the beach resort place? Uh,
Boracay.
yeah, Boracay. It's right by Boracay. Boracay
Eh,
is island just off of Panay.
That's somewhere where I have yet to visit. Boracay. First has always been Palawan, whether it's
Or
is the
or
first
or no
place. Like,
or maybe it's Palawan. I think no, no I'm wrong. It's Palawan that's right off the coast of Panay. Like
Okay.
Boracay is somewhere else. I think. I think. Wait, I can't remember. I,
Maybe
I can't
maybe
remember which
Liam.
one it
Maybe
is, but it's
Liam.
one of those. It's one of those two. Hold on.
Okay. I'm gonna break this thing off. Oh,
No, it might be. It might be. It might be Boracay. But yeah, I just went and traveled like that whole island. I went, flew into Iloilo, went up to Ackland, went down to Rojas City, and then like traveled all the way around the coast, all the way back to like the other side to Cataclan, to the port there. Took a ferry from there all the way back to um, Luzon. So that's a long trip.
yeah,
Had fun though.
Rojas is a place that's always kind of piqued my interest too.
Well, that's Rojas City. I mean, there's a Rojas City pretty much on every island, but Rojas City on Panay, that's where like the Canadian beaver is with that Philippines life, Michael Smith.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. You have that T-shirt.
Yeah, yeah. I went down there and met him, and actually went to like Laura's birthday party or fifth birthday party with uh, Gino and James and Karen and just a bunch of people. It was a good time.
Yeah, it looked like fun.
Yeah.
Hello to Jelen in the Philippines. Welcome to the live stream. My name's Michael, and well, I don't know if it's this way or this way, but it's Ray, my friend Ray. I'm in Dumaguete, Philippines. He's in Tagaytay, Philippines. You're saying Jelen in Philippines, so obviously you're in the Philippines. So if you haven't given us a thumbs up on the live stream, please give us a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber to my channel or Ray's channel, we would greatly appreciate it. We're
Yeah. I'm seeing which way the pointing works. I think I haven't caught.
It,
Yeah, yeah, that's the right way. So yeah, that was pointing it well.
now,
It's
does Jelen in the Philippines? Do you have a channel as well? Ray
I'll
would
check it.
be
I'm sure they do. Let me check it out. Go to channel. Yeah, subscribe. Jelen in the Philippines got
all right.
4,200 subscribers.
Wow. Now, where in the Philippines are you from, or does it say on her channel?
So, no, Hergellen, Hergillen, Hergilen, 22 years old from the Philippines. Have no idea where, but appreciate you being here, girl.
Yeah, thank you, Jelen. Appreciate it.
And already did a like. I appreciate the support. You touched on it earlier. About appreciating everybody's time, and like I say that on my live streams, like pretty much almost every time is like time is one of the most valuable things in the world. And when someone chooses to spend their time with me, in this case with you, like I
With
don't take
with
that
us,
lightly. Yeah, I don't take that lightly. Like they could be doing anything else in the world with their time, and they're choosing to spend it with us and give us support. Like that's that's big. Like that humbles me.
that's that's goes along with the priceless things that we have found while being here in the Philippines. People who are willing to sacrifice their time, like you said, they could be doing anything else, and they choose to hang out with me and you or us separately or whatever. That's like you said, yeah, it's humbling. I have so much respect for people like that. And yeah,
All right.
it's
And Jelen is in Cebu, Toledo.
Okay,
That's
so
all.
Cebu.
I'm eventually gonna visit Cebu. Like there's a lot of places that's still on my list. Um, I'm gonna come over to Dumaguete and uh, Bacolod. I want to visit Bohol. Uh,
Dumaguete.
I said that first, Dumaguete, and that was the first thing I said. Come over there, visit y'all, and Bohol, because a lot of people talk about the Chocolate Hills, but that's not the attraction to me. I want to see the little tarsier monkey thing, like those little with the big eye, like they just cute. I want to see those, and
Yeah,
and I want to go.
I've been to Cebu, but briefly, like just to fly in and out, spend a night there a couple times, and but there's a lot people say I should need to visit Cebu for stuff to see. A lot of
Well,
waterfalls I heard to go see.
yeah, and it's not a super long trip from you there,
No, mm-mm. No
to go
sooner
visit.
I'm up in the air in a plane, I'm coming right back down.
Yeah, but they got ferries that go across, and uh, anyway, uh, yeah, for me it's a little bit more of a trek. Like
Yeah,
and I'm like, I'm like 75% uh not do a damn thing, and then 25% wide open. Like that's the
right.
way I live my life. About 25% of the time, like I'm wide open. The other 75%, I'm chilling.
I had to move because I just noticed like I had an ant farm below my feet because I felt ants on me. I'm like, "Ah, I'm moving."
Jellen said, "Where are you from, twin brother? Which twin are you talking to?"
Yeah, which one?
Uh, I'll start. I'm from Louisiana, and I live in Tagaytay.
I'm from Pennsylvania in the United States, and I live in Dumaguete right now. Was in Bacolod, but back to Dumaguete. I like Dumaguete better than Bacolod.
See, I knew I liked Jellen. See, other people coming in here talking about father and son. See, she talking about twins. See, that's more acceptable.
Yeah, Ray, Ray felt slighted earlier when they thought it was a father and son live
Yeah,
stream.
yeah, and I knew they were saying that I looked older because it's the lighting. It's the
I
lighting.
knew it. It's the lighting, damn
It's
it.
the lighting.
I knew it. It
Uh,
started with a light playing
plus,
tricks.
plus, plus my chicken neck. I need to find like some neck exercises that like tighten your skin.
Back exercises.
I got to
Well,
do some.
maybe, yeah, there you go. Just like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
There.
welcome everybody to Michael and Ray's live stream. Today we're gonna do neck
Neck
stretching
exercise.
exercises, and then tomorrow we're gonna
Do
have
some.
cooking with
Do some.
Ray.
We'll do some neck bootots. You don't know nothing about no bootots. You don't know nothing about no bootots, Michael.
No, I don't know nothing about no Budar.
You know what bootots is?
I think you mentioned it earlier. I think you said it was the man's maybe that.
No, 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 no. Bootots.
Uh,
Bootots is like like the Philippine. It's like Filipino disco music. Like the bootots is like dancing to like the like dance music.
oh, learn something new every day.
Mr. Plumtree and family. Good morning, host. Hey everyone. Hey, Mr. Plumtree. How is you and your family? Where are you from? Okay, you got 2.3 thousand subscribers, and now you've got 2,000.301, Mr. Plumtree. Appreciate you being here.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Plumtree. Like,
And I'm subscribing on like my other account. It's not my main channel account. So anybody that I subscribe to on here that says Ray Moore, yeah, don't subscribe to that channel because I don't have any content there. I'll put another link, see if Stiff Richard said, castor bean oil with rosemary oil for your face and neck, Gary. I know I'm Ray. I'm not Gary.
Yeah, this
See,
is
they're trying to
Ray.
make me even
I think
older. They're trying to make me even older.
I can see why they. Oh, this live stream's actually turning out to be pretty good.
Mr. Plumtree and family said, we are good
Uh,
hosts watching from Johannesburg, South Africa. See,
wow, that's
South
awesome.
Africa, South Africa was on my list too. Like it was a finalist
All
because
right,
because why? Because you can see penguins in South Africa. They come right up onto the beach.
I'm gonna go under this little location because it's starting to pour. Well, not pour, but it's heavier rain. So I'm gonna just go right under this little roof for now. But hey, Mr. Plumtree and family, I'm me. My name's Michael, and my co-host is named Ray. We're very excited for you to join us from Africa. That's awesome.
Nah, Stiff Rich said, I'm sorry, Ray, my bad. No worries. I'm just pretending like I'm offended. I'd love to be Gary. Gary's an awesome dude.
Well, yeah, Gary has more subscribers than you and I put together.
Yeah, for
Uh,
sure. Well,
yeah, look at this. See, like I'm hiding under this roof just because this cloud is dumping some rain
what are
on
you
me,
doing
Ray.
over here? Oh
Look at
yeah,
this.
yeah. It doesn't look like it's. Let me go back over to the window. I say it doesn't look like. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty blue.
I'm hiding under this little. Yeah, it's like their little office here,
I
just
always
to see
love
if.
I always love the skies here. It's like really blue and white fluffy clouds. Makes me happy.
Yeah, I don't usually get too upset about rain, but maybe right now I am just a little bit.
Okay.
It's just
Oh,
that
Mr.
one.
Palm Tree said a lot of penguins host. Yeah, like I said, when I was researching places in the world where you could see penguins in the wild, I knew South Africa was on the list.
Yeah,
The
Ray
rain
has a.
must be a relief. On that note, be well, everyone. Thanks, Stiff Richard. Appreciate you. Mr. Plum Tree said, beautiful sky. Where are you now, Mr. Greenfield? I'm in Tagaitai. Like that's the view out of my condo. Love it here.
Yep, Ray's in Tagaytay, and I'm way on the other end, and I'm in Dumagetti.
Yeah, it's we're gonna visit each other, I'm sure. Like if you haven't been to Gai Tai, you definitely need to put that on your list. It's like it's I don't know. I really like Gai Tai. It's like calm, peaceful, clean.
That's important,
Yeah.
and
Like
that's something you learn when you're here in the Philippines.
yeah, you rarely see like, garbage piled up on the side of the road or anything like that. uh, because I guess because it's more of a tourist kind of destination, so they make an effort to keep it clean, to keep tourism keep coming in. Same with like how it is in like Palawan or whatever. Like there the beaches are clean because you know they depend on the tourism.
Right. The
Um,
Archers is saying, is
is that
that
the
the island in the middle of the volcano lake?
no? Okay, so Tagaytay, uh, there's Taal Lake. That's the lake you're talking about, and the Taal volcano that's on an island. But Tagaytay like overlooks that volcano and lake. The volcano and lake are down here, and Tagaytay is like 2,000 feet above that, and so look out over the lake and the volcano. Um, so people always ask me, aren't you worried about like the volcano erupted yesterday? I didn't even know. Like
Yeah.
I had people like sending me things, and it's like I didn't even know. Like it's not like there's a big eruption sound, and like it's just like a plume of ash or whatever. But like if the wind's not normally blowing this way, and like I said, it's 2,000, so the ash would have to go up 2,000 feet and have the wind blowing to even get any kind of ash effect. So it's safe up here, you know, but it's
Yeah.
beautiful to look at.
Yeah.
And the tall volcano is cool. All right, because think about this, Michael. I'm gonna give you like an inception moment. So we're on an island. All right. So surrounded by water, on an island surrounded by water. And then inside of that island surrounded by water is another body of water that has an island on it. And on that island, there is another body of water inside the volcano with another island. So it's
Wow.
a so there's an island in a body of water on an island in a body of water on an island in a body of water on an island in a body of water.
And where is this at?
The tall volcano, like the island that the tall volcano's on, like inside of the tall volcano, there is another body of water, and inside that body of water, there's a small little island. It's called like I don't know. It's like Crater Island or something. I don't know, but it's like a little island inside the volcano in a lake that's inside of a lake that's inside of an island that's inside of the ocean.
I don't know how you even remember all that. Inside of this, the inside of that, the inside
Yeah,
of this, that's crazy.
yeah. It's like ever decreasing circles.
I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, like what are yeah, come back out here. It seems like they're slowing down. Just this little bit of this dark cloud, this dark one. Once that goes away, I'll be all right. But anybody who's still on this live stream, if you haven't so already, please give us a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're not a subscriber to Ray's channel, Ray would greatly appreciate it, which is his is Ray in the Philippines. I'm not sure who else is here because sometimes when it shows the amount
Yeah.
of people, it's misleading.
Yes.
Can you
Yeah.
tell that can you tell, but I'm getting rained on?
Not really.
All right. I'm
Like
gonna
like
what?
yeah, I see. Yeah, I see a little bit. Yeah, you need
Uh,
to find you some shelter.
yeah, it's like it seemed like it was getting better and then it decides to rain again. It actually feels good, believe it or not, but it's just thinking maybe I want to see what happens if I cross the street. Hopefully, I don't lose my signal. We'll see here, though. Let me put this in my back pocket. I have a bottle of water, my phone in the hand. At least I know there's a roof across the street. Street crossing the road.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, show some scenery while you're walking. You go into like the coffee shop.
I'm thinking that, yeah, I'm gonna hopefully this holds up and doesn't lose the signal, but I know you got me covered. If I guess I shouldn't lose the signal, but if something would happen where I would, does it automatically reconnect me to the live as long as I
Yeah.
don't
Yes.
technically
Yes.
log out of it?
Yeah. Like even if you log out, it'll say like it was like disrupted and uh to rejoin it. But the like the people watching would just see like on your side of the screen would just see like a circle, or it'd be frozen or whatever. But
Gonna go under these beautiful flowers under my head, protected. Oh, Ray Moore says hi. That's good.
yeah, I'm trying to.
Oh, I'm kidding. I was gonna say that must be a new subscriber, Ray Moore.
Yeah. Remember Mount Pinatubo? Uh, I know there. It sounds familiar. I'm assuming it's a volcano, but like I don't remember the details of its eruption or anything.
It's really pouring now. I'm glad I'm almost there because I'm gonna be soaked.
Okay, that chased the entire U.S. military out of Clark Air Force Base. Okay, so there was an eruption of Mount Pinatubo. Theckum Thek Kamala vlog said hi. Hey Thek Kamala,
Hey, hello.
how is you doing?
Welcome to our live stream. Thank you for being here. My name's Michael. I'm in Dumagetti, and that my co-host Ray, he's in Tagaytay.
I just
We're bo-
subscribed to Theka Mala vlogs. I'm a I'm a big believer in support. Artner said there was so much damage and ash, they didn't renew the lease and left. Oh, okay. From from Indian Kerala. All right. Wait, what are you doing over there? Why are you acting weird? My get back over here. I'm watching you. Stop being weird. Yeah, my my gimbal sometimes has a mind of its own. I always refer to it like the robot arm in Iron Man that was always getting in trouble. Yeah,
Now I'm gonna order my coffee. Oh,
let's see.
yeah. Thank you, the Kamula Boggs. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Our chairs, I think they're just coming back now. Yeah, there's been a lot of U.S. military coming back over in the Philippines for reasons.
Yep.
Kamala says it's a forest natural channel. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
And I'll try to uh, like I said, I'm subscribing on my other channel. It's not my channel name. So if you happen to see subscribers like Ray Moore, you don't need to subscribe back to that channel.
Just my
Uh,
normal. Less, yeah.
like
Less sugar.
I'll put my link in here one more time. But that's my YouTube channel, and I haven't caught up with you yet, Michael. Still working on it.
Yeah, this is the place I come to, Ray. Right here.
What what is it? What is it called?
But first coffee.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw like a neon sign, but I couldn't read it. Yeah, it looks like a nice place.
Yeah. Like I said, good Wi-Fi.
Yeah, there's definitely a coffee culture in the Philippines. Like there's coffee shops everywhere.
Yeah.
But but I think that's because uh, it's more of a treat because in the U.S. everybody's got a coffee pot at home and brew their own coffee. But here, like you got to get the little packets and instant coffee and everything. Like it's kind of harder to find brewed coffee to have at the house. And like I've got my Keurig, but there's nowhere I can buy pods. I gotta wait to order from Amazon to get pods delivered.
Right. Yeah, I think it was a wise decision for me to come here because it's pouring out.
Yeah, there's no reason to be sitting out in the rain.
No.
But yeah, I never went over the reason why I came to the Philippines.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Go back to what
So,
we were going to talk about.
so you know, like
Like your
anybody that's watched the videos on my channel, like I made a video on why I came, and what happened was my mother passed away, and then within months of that, like my second son passed away, and I was just depressed. I was uh, you know just I don't know, just didn't enjoy life, and I came
cheers.
across. Cheers to Guy. Do you know that, Michael? To Guy?
It's a guy.
To Guy.
That means cheers.
That means cheers. Yes.
Oh, all right. Hopefully I remember that,
So
Ray.
you
Or you
remember
have
that.
to.
So when someone's like saying cheers, it's to Guy. Um, so so anyway, I was like, I came across YouTube content about the Philippines, and like I just got hooked. I just watched video after video learning more about the Philippines, and the more like I heard about it, the more it gave me hope that I could be happy with it, that I could, you know, like change my life. And then it worked out where I became like financially able to just move here and enjoy my life. And I just did it and haven't looked back. So
Amen to that. You and me both.
very happy to see you live. What place is this? We are both in the Philippines. Michael's on one island, I'm on another island.
Yep.
Art Chair said, "Are you on a pension, Michael?"
Yes, I am. Yep. Started on May 1st.
No,
That
awesome.
worked. Yeah, that worked out perfectly. Perfect timing and everything from, again, when I first came to the Philippines in July of 2024, only supposed to stay for 2 months. Ended up extending.
As
Went
well.
back,
Like,
went back to the US on March 17th. Celebrated my 55th birthday on April 6th. And then my pension went into effect on May 1st. And Ray, I don't see you. I
you
don't
don't
know.
see me?
Nope. It's just
Oh,
black.
give me a sec. That should wait. Let's see if that. Why is it still black? Hold on. Let me try and. I hold on. I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna go out and come back in. Look for me to rejoin.
All right. The Kamula Log says, very happy to see you live. Actually, we're very happy that you're here, uh, sharing your time with us. You could be doing plenty of other things, but you're here with us. So, add, the Kamula says, how are you?
I
I'm
had
good.
I had someone that happened sometime. I forgot to, and this is good that it happened, so you'll learn. Like I forgot to put my phone on do not disturb, so
Uh, I didn't, I,
a video call was coming in, and when that does, like it kind of grabs your video feed, and then like I had to restart it to get my video feed back.
yeah, that's right. You did tell me about that previously. And actually, I didn't put do not disturb on, but Shay knows I'm doing live stream, so I don't think she was gonna call.
Yeah, like well, see, Lynn, like she would know if it was my channel. I think she got notification on, but since I'm on your channel, she probably didn't know. Please support friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Uh, Art Chair says, "Man down, man down. We've lost Ray. Mayday, mayday. Can't keep a good man down." Art Chairs. I'm like a cockroach. I just keep popping up. You can spray the raid. I just go hide for a while and then I'm right back out. Let's see. Uh, Tekumala said, "Do you know Kerala?" No, I have no idea what that is.
On the comment before that says, "How are you all friends?" I guess she's asking, or he or she's asking, how we're friends. Basically, Ray and I met on
Or
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. That's one of the that's probably the main reason that I like doing YouTube is because like I've connected to so many people and became friends. Like to me, you know, uh, people would if someone asked me like, are you monetized yet? I'd say, uh, yeah. Like I've met all these great people and they mean more to me than money. So like I'm getting wealthy on YouTube because I'm meeting good people. Like having, a good friend is more than having, $1 million in the bank. That's
right.
my opinion. So uh
It's one.
YouTube has definitely made me rich.
Yeah, it's one of those things that are priceless.
Yeah. Art chairs. How old are you, Ray? You must have a pension as well. I'm a year older than Mike. I'm 56, and I am ex-military, and I have a disability. So I'm getting VA disability. And why are you not following me? Come here. Hey, come here. Why is this thing being weird? Why are you being weird?
Sometimes I think that's your kid.
Yeah. But like you were saying, it just kind of worked out perfectly, with you getting your pension in May. And that was the same thing for me. Like I came to visit the Philippines and like I made a plan. I'm gonna keep working and save up money and like figure it out how I can move there as soon as possible. And then my VA disability got approved, and the amount that I was getting, like I was still working. I wasn't able to like my trade's heating and air conditioning, and I was doing commercial, and I could no longer like physically do that job. So I was working like uh apartment maintenance supervisor, like I was a supervisor over the maintenance department. And so I was working and getting my VA pension, but living in the US, I was spending so much money. And then, like, one day I just came to the realization that, you know what, I could just go and live in the Philippines on what my disability is, forget trying to work and save up even more money to, like, I'm just going to go and be happy. Like,
Yep.
what do I need the extra money for to buy stuff? I don't want to buy stuff. I just want to live my life and be happy. So, like, all the extra money is not needed. If you have a choice between like making more money before you come to the Philippines or just coming to the Philippines and enjoying your life, come to the Philippines. Like,
Yeah,
as long as you have enough to live on and be happy, like that's what's important.
it's all that matters. But again, until anybody makes the decision to at least come here and visit if they've never been here before, uh, give yourself, I don't know. I don't know what would be the very least amount of time someone could actually come here to get a true idea if they could like live here almost full time. I don't know what's the minimum to tell somebody that they could it would be enough time for them to learn if this is for them or not. I really don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, it all depends on like your attitude, your frame of mind, because I came here like for the first visit. I was here probably only about 10 days or something, and I hated it. I hated it. Because it was the heat. Like I can't deal with the heat. That's part of my
I know.
disability. That's
Yeah,
part
I
of my
know.
disability is like I can't uh like it takes me a long time to cool back down. But anyway, I'm not gonna go into all my medical stuff. But what I did was I went back to the US, went online and started researching like cooler places to live in the Philippines because I liked everything in the Philippines, but I knew I wouldn't be able to live there if I had to like live in the heat, you know, year round. I can go visit places and like go back inside and cool off, or like you can manage when it's
That
hot. But if you're not set up to live in those in like the hot all the time, like always having to like I wouldn't want to live somewhere where I had to stay inside in the air condition all the time just to survive. Like that wouldn't be fun,
no.
so once I found the guy tied and like everything, and then my disability came in, like everything was in place. There was no reason for me not to come here, and so here I am. And let's catch up. The Kamula vlog said, "My name is Sunil. Watching, we appreciate you, Sunil.
Thank you,
Art
Sunil.
shared. That's the only way to fly if you're there. Have to have an ongoing income stream." I agree. Like
Yeah.
whatever it is that you know. I did some research for another guy because you can put money into a fund that's going to pay you an annuity. And so here is I'm not going to go through all the math for you, but if you have $200,000 in an account that is paying you a 6% annuity, then you are able to live 18 years, 4 months in the Philippines before having to worry about anything. So if if you are, let's say, I'm trying to think what's I'm trying to do the math backwards. Let's see, 45 years old. If you're 45 years old and you have $200,000 in an annuity that will pay you, it's $1,500, $1,500 a month for 18 years, 4 months, then you will have time to get your Social Security retirement by the time that's going to run out. So, like, everything's due. If you really want to come to the Philippines, you can make it happen. It's
Mhm. Now, you said the first time you came here was only for a week,
10 days.
10 days, and you hated it. Which it
Yeah.
what do you think it was more because of the heat or more because 10 days was just too short and it kinda
No, it was well, it was the heat. I use hate it loosely, but and before I go too much further, That's why I was trying to catch up the comments to get to where is he at?
alright.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
A
Hold
year
on.
after you read
David
mine.
David Jessup. David Jessup said, "Hi, Mike and Ray." And David Jessup, uh, he's in the hospital.
Oh, that's
Um,
right, that's right.
he got stabbed.
Which that
So
story just blows my mind.
yeah. Uh, So I wanted to shout him out.
Thank you, David, for being here.
That in that in date chick is here waving hands or something. I don't know. She's a weirdo.
That Guapa Filipina, she keeps following me everywhere. I
Yeah,
don't know
just
what it is.
waving hands and stuff.
Thank
Oh
you
my
for
goodness.
being here, beautiful Che.
Yes, Jay. Art Chair said one barrier can be restrictions from home. Canada deducts 20% if you're out of the country for longer than 6 months and in a country with no social services treaties, all of Southeast Asia. Yeah, I didn't know any of that. So, like, their social security system or whatever they use in Canada, uh, like, deducts 20% if you're not living there. Like, to me, that's just bullshit. Um,
Yeah.
because like you worked for that money uh, and contributed to your country,
Shouldn't matter where
and
you
that
live to spend it.
and so after you're able to receive that money, I don't care where you live. Like,
It's your
you
money.
put in your time and you know invested in your country while you were living there by working, paying taxes. And if you're due a certain amount of money at a certain age because of that, then there shouldn't be any reason not to get all of it.
Yeah, that's
It's yours.
I didn't know that, and now that I do
Yeah,
know that, I think that's wrong. But
yeah, absolutely. Art Chair said 20% from pension, and I'm not sure about medical. I think that ends after being out of the country for more than 6 months. Okay. Well, yeah, and you know what's the same thing in the U.S. They're trying to change it, but like you can't have Medicare use Medicare in the Philippines. I think they're trying to make it where you can, but like that's to me, that's not a reason not to come. Like the medical is cheap enough in the Philippines where
you can pay out
like
of pocket
yeah, yeah.
unless
I
you
mean,
have
and
unless you have like special circumstances that require more attention, more care. You don't need medical care here.
right.
That's why take care of yourself. You can avoid that kind of stuff. And then if you do have a doctor visit or whatever, I mean, it's ridiculously cheap. I mean, Ray, we had this conversation about the glasses the other day. Remember?
Yeah,
And
yeah. About how cheap it was for your lenses for your
mhm,
transition and
progressive lenses
progressive
transition.
lenses.
Yep.
How much they cost? They cost like $400 after your insurance in the
Deductible.
U.S.
And here,
Right?
total is $63 out of pocket.
Yeah. So like even with your insurance, you still end up paying less out of pocket without insurance.
Well,
So
yeah, with
yeah,
insurance in the US, I would have paid $400 for these lenses out of my pocket. Here, with
yeah,
no insurance, out of my pocket, no insurance, $63.
right,
Same
and
thing. Same thing.
right, and Paul
Dave,
Smith said, "Hi guys, thanks for your informative conversation. Well, we appreciate you being here, Paul.
yeah,
You know
Paul.
Paul?
I'm not sure I remember. I mean, there's so many Pauls now. You must know this
Yeah.
Paul.
No, I know.
I Well, Paul, if you're not a
But we
subscriber,
appreciate you being here.
yeah, if you're not a subscriber, we greatly appreciate if you'd support our channels. Mine, obviously, something simple. Ray, my co-host here, his is Ray in the Philippines, and he's been posting his link to his channel. So yeah, give us a thumbs up and give us a subscribe to us. We're just newbies. We're just new kids on the block, right, Ray?
Yeah. Uh, David Jessup said, I am still flying out of here to the Philippines on November 19th.
Coming quick.
Yeah, yeah. As I know you're ready to get on out of there, David. Like we talked about earlier, your watch is over. It's time to come down off the wall and enjoy the rest of your life, relax. and not have to be armed.
Yeah.
Art Chair said, I'm okay with the restrictions, I guess. I just am tired of the cold, dark, freezing rain winters. So being over there, 1st of November to the 1st of May will work perfectly. Yeah. And,
You're
like I
not gonna
said,
he's not gonna
you're
wanna
not going to want to
leave.
leave. Yeah.
Uh,
And, you shouldn't like, uh, scam them. Screw the Canadian government. Scam them. Like, get an address in Canada, get someone to get your mail or whatever. They don't have to know where you are. I won't tell them. Hey, Art Chair, I ain't gonna tell them that you ain't in Canada. If it means you get an extra 20%, like I'll vouch for you. I'll get a Canadian phone number and they can call me. I'll verify it.
yeah, Ray's got a very Canadian-like voice, I think.
Yeah. What do you
Ray
think
can
about that, Art Chair? Hey,
Ray can be very convincing.
it's like poutine and hockey. I'm very Canadian. I'm very Canadian. Poutine hockey. Uh,
Uh,
Gibson's whiskey. So you didn't think I knew about Gibson's whiskey, did you, Art Chair? See, they don't. I remember I was in. I know you're not a big drinker, but I was in Canada. I was living in Canada, and I was out with some friends from work, and I think I got like I was ordering like a Crown Royal and Coke because Crown is like a Canadian whiskey, and my Canadian friends said, like, don't order that. He said that's the crap that we export out. Get Gibson's, and so I did. It was really good, and uh, it's true. Like Gibson's, like they don't export it. It's only in Canada. You can't get it anywhere outside of Canada, or at least it
wow.
was that way for a while. But yeah, that's one of the few things that I missed about Canada. Not the whiskey, but the whiskey. But poutine. Have you ever had poutine?
You're asking me?
Yeah,
What is that?
you know, poutine. It's all right. It's French fries with brown gravy and cheese curds, and the cheese curds get all melty, and so it's French fries with cheese curds and brown gravy, and it's
Now
delicious.
I've had French fries with brown gravy. I don't know if that counts, but
Yeah, but you add the cheese to it, and I mean, it's not the healthiest dish, but it's delicious. And then
we've been talking a lot about food today, Ray. I don't know. We
I know,
might have to do a live stream where the topic is like I know the title now, like let's get cooking with Ray and Meg.
yeah, because I haven't like it was my plan to do more cooking videos. I've only done like two or three. Um, but I am going to do more cooking videos, especially, like to show how to make some like U.S. dishes with ingredients that you can get here. Because sometimes, like, you have to, it's informative to tell people not only how to cook something, but for here, like how to get what you need or what to substitute to make the same dish here in the Philippines.
Right.
Uh, Our chair says it depends where you are out of the country. If you retire in the US or Mexico, no deductions. I just don't want to retire there. We have treaty agreements with many countries, but not many in Southeast Asia. I told you, our chair, don't let them know. Tell them you're in the US. I got some friends and family, our chairs, I'll get them involved. They say, oh, yeah, he's staying over at my house. He just went to the bathroom. I'll have him call you back.
Oh, Ray, that's why you always say when you're on live streams with other
They're,
people, like you mentioned people, they're like, man, we're gonna get in trouble. We're gonna get in trouble.
We got to lie to the Canadian government, get you your full retirement because I think that's bullshit that you worked all your life and like you're owed that money. I'm gonna make sure you get it, Art Shares.
We got Loveland, Filipina in the Philippines said hi. Hi, Loveland. Welcome to our
Hey,
live stream. Thanks for being here. Um, does she have? I get Ray. Will look it up. Ray's like
got
my co-host.
6.9 thousand subscribers.
Wow.
Lovely.
Well, you just added a couple more. I'll do mine later. Ray does it now. But if you're not a subscriber to my channel, Something Simple, or Ray's channel, Ray in the Philippines, we would
Yeah.
greatly appreciate it. And thank you for being here on our live stream. Where in the Philippines are you, Loveland? I'm in Dumaguete, Ray's in Tagaytay. Oh, you're welcome, Loveland. Thank you, Burst Sirs. But you don't have to call me sir. You can call me Michael and you can call him Ray. It's all good. Oh, she's in Cebu. A lot of people are in Cebu.
Oh yeah. It's one of the major metropolitan areas. You know, it's like Manila, Cebu. That's the two biggest cities in the Philippines. So
Well, how
uh,
is everything in Cebu, Loveland, after it seems like never ending
earthquakes.
never ending earthquakes? I mean, I was in Bacolod when that big one hit in Cebu and that scared me enough. I can't imagine being in Cebu and dealing with that. Mm. But I haven't felt any aftershock tremor like things at all, knock on wood, since I've been here in Dumaguete. I don't know about you, Ray. Have you experienced anything recently, or has it been kind of quiet?
Yeah, I like here. All the recent earthquakes, there was nothing here. Like I've experienced a couple of smaller earthquakes, like where it just kind of vibrated, um, but nothing bad.
That's good. That's good. Like I said, it's kind of interesting. I mean, again, it depends on where the earthquake takes place and then where you live within the, I guess, what is where it hits is the epic center, but then how far it spreads out.
Right.
Um, but the one that hit in Cebu, were you in Tagaytay when that one happened? Or were you out on your road trip?
No, I had just gotten back. Like I got out of there right before like there was typhoons hitting and earthquakes and everything else. Uh, Mr. Dave said Ray is looking good. I think he works out at the gym. Not at all, Mr. Dave. And like I know, I guess since you don't have Gary to flirt with, you're gonna pick me. He always talking about how guapo Gary is. Look, there that ought to get your motor running right there. All that baldness.
That
I
was
know how
funny
you
though.
roll. I know
The
you. I
other
know how you roll, Mr. Dave.
that other person that was on there earlier, they thought Ray was Gary. Uh, this has actually been fun. I mean, pouring down rain now. What nothing better to do than hang out with my good friend Ray and just go from one subject to the next.
Yeah.
What Loveland in Philippines says, still feel the aftershock. She's from North Cebu.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
but anybody who's in this live stream, please remember a thumbs up is always great. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe to my channel or Ray's. We're newbies in the YouTube spectrum. We're trying to build up a respectable status, but I think we already kind of have. We have like our little small community. It's fun.
Yeah. And Mr. Dave, uh, I'm gonna ask you like uh, I just posted the link again to my channel. Tell me if you get like click on it and see if it brings you to my channel, and then hit the back button and come right back here. Uh, just to make sure the link is working. I'm just curious if you could help me out like that. Uh,
Have you ever seen what Mr. Dave really looks like? You know that picture is not him. You do know that, Ray.
Oh no, yeah, I haven't looked at it.
Yeah, that's not really him. I don't well, you never know. He could maybe meet somebody here in the Philippines looking like that. So
Oh, I see. This picture right there. That is a handsome man.
I remember the first time I ever got a comment from him. And I don't think it was before a live stream. Maybe it was after. I don't remember, but I wasn't sure if I should respond. I was just like, and then I was like, this has to be a joke. And then he did tell
Yeah.
me that mug shot is
Uh,
from a particular movie, um, Suicide Squad. I think he said that character's from Suicide Squad, if I remember
okay.
correctly. But
Loveland's done subscribing. Appreciate you, Loveland.
thank you, Loveland. Appreciate you being here again. Is it raining in Cebu, Loveland? Are you okay up there? I mean, I know Ray, you said you're good. Just what, partly cloudy, partly sunny?
Yeah, yeah. We'll do another check out here. It was raining like a little bit earlier, but
Yeah, it
it's
looks
completely cleared up. I got my buddies down there, like, and see, like, that kills me about the Philippines. Like, see that? I mean, you see this whole big green field, right?
Mhm.
Well, they got this one guy down there, like, it's cutting this whole thing with a weed eater.
Oh my gosh. That
Sometimes there's like two or three, they're all doing it, but like that whole field gets cut just with weed eaters.
that looks like several acres.
Yeah, I mean, it's big.
Did you see what Mr. Dave sent to you?
He said, I think that links don't work in it. Uh, is it Mr. Dave? Is the link showing in blue?
Remember, we had this problem before. I don't understand.
Yeah, some people, it worked for some people and wasn't working for other people. But like you can see it on your screen. Is it blue,
It's
Michael?
yeah, it's showing blue to me.
Yeah, so it should be clickable.
See, he's seeing
So
white,
Mr. Dave said it's white, not blue.
and that's what happened the time that I was in a live stream that you were hosting. It was white, and it wouldn't even let me click on it.
Uh,
I wish we
Mr.
could. You might have to ask Grok or somebody. The hell's going on around here? But yeah, Ray has much more beautiful scenery. I'm just in butt first coffee shop on a rainy day here in Dumaguete. Can't beat a cup of coffee though. You just can't beat it. Well, Ray might have something else he might say is beats a cup of coffee, but I don't share those same.
Oh no, uh, I enjoy everything. Like I don't, you know, it depends on my mood. Like, and I don't drink that often. It might seem like it because lately I've been doing live streams where I'm pairing bacon and beer or finding like the best snack foods to go with beer.
Well,
But like,
you had me laughing that day. It was just like you had one. You're like going like this. I have this. I have this. Yes, I have this. I'm like, holy cow! You're gonna drink all that stuff. If I even like, dude, it's been so long since I drank alcohol. I guarantee you, if I sipped anything, I'd probably feel like I drank a lot. Like my tolerance, it would be completely gone. And um, people always ask me, they're like, Michael, so did you ever drink? I'm like, yes. They're like, why did you stop or what made you decide? I'm like, when I
this
really
what for
start,
you?
well, yeah, well, once I started really getting into health and nutrition and what you eat and what you put in your body, if something I consumed didn't have any health benefit whatsoever, I removed it. And then that's kind of how I did it. I was just like, this doesn't help me with anything. I mean, health wise. So I just stopped. And then people say, "How long has it been?" Dude, it's been so long, I can't even remember. I mean, it's been years. And even when I went to weddings and stuff and they toast the champagne or whatever, I'd have the glass and I'd put it to my mouth. I just wouldn't drink any. But yeah,
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I've never like uh I've never been like if they're like we're not doing this live stream. I'm like here by myself. Uh, I'm never having alcohol. It's just like to me, you hear the term social drinker. Like I'll drink socially. If I'm at a party where there's drinking, I'm gonna have some drinks. Or you know, when I'm doing a live stream, it's like I've got all these people, and we're like, it
that's
to me,
social.
it's social, but like cameras off, and I'm here by myself. Like I'm not just sitting here drinking beers all day because I don't see the sense in that. That's
You
I
might not
never
wake up.
understood the people that just sit there and just by themselves, just drinking beer after beer. Is like that's I don't get it.
Well, you might, if you have that many, if you're drinking when you're alone, you might not wake up in time for your live stream.
Yeah, well, after the live stream with the chips and the beer, I ended up taking a nap until my live stream. It put me to sleep.
Well,
I was actually
I remember the one that you had all the bottles and the cans, and they were all something different. That I couldn't. I was like, "Holy cow!" I mean, if I even had one, if I had a quarter of a can, I'd probably be wasted. And then the other time, I don't know if you were really, yeah, I think you had something, a beer or something, but that chief pounder or whatever kept saying, "Hey, Ray, I think it's time for another shot." Every time he'd say it's time for another shot, you were doing one. I'm like, and then you were like, "Hey, just so you know, I'm really doing a shot." Like you showed proof that you were put, like, I was like, "Oh my goodness." Oh, Jelen in the Philippines is back. She
hey,
must have,
John.
thank you for coming back. Didn't even know you snuck out, but that's okay. The fact that you
Yeah,
came back.
I was missing you every minute you were gone.
Yeah, Ray has like a special ability. He senses, he knows when people leave.
Yeah, I'm joke lane. I'm just kidding with you. Like I just kid around. But uh, glad you came back. Support Michael's channel. Like Michael's my good friend, and you know, uh, we're gonna we're gonna we're gonna cross that next YouTube milestone shortly, and anything I can do to like help him get there, like I'm down.
I greatly appreciate it. Likewise from me. And hey, our buddy Louis here. He said, I
Really?
haven't drank since August. Good for
Okay.
you. So I guess my question is, why haven't you drank since August? What made you decide to stop drinking? But I mean, yeah, Ray, when I was younger, or hell, I did all the crazy, stupid drinking stuff, being irresponsible. Like I could tell you stuff that I did, like when in relations to drinking, that I'm like, man, I was so stupid and lucky that I'm even alive. I
Mhm.
mean, I shouldn't laugh about it, but
Yeah. No. Yeah. You do stuff like and let's see. Yeah, since August. Yeah, I've definitely went periods like I've went probably like over a year when I didn't have anything to drink because I just wasn't doing anything socially. Like I was just going to work, going home for extended period of time. And like I said, I was never the one to just be at home by myself and drinking. So
yeah,
it just
you weren't one of those guys that got home from work and needed a couple beers to get yourself to sleep.
yeah, no, not at all. And then then there was the time whenever like I drove a cab, and so I never drank when I drove a cab. Of course, of course, it'd be unsafe to drink and drive to begin with. But the other part of that is like on the weekends and the times like people are going out and having a good time is the time they needed me to drive their drunk ass home. So like when like the bars and out was busy, like that's when I made money. So and then the times when like there wasn't a lot of business for me to drive like drunk people. Well, there was also nobody out at bars or like there was no reason for me to go because it would be dead, you know. So uh, when I was driving a cab, I never drank.
I mean,
Like,
like talking about old stories, like because when people be like, "Come on, Michael, you have to have some like old drinking stories where I like you did stupid stuff." I can remember times that I was so intoxicated that I was stupid enough to get in my car and I made it home. I mean, here's the crazy thing, Ray. I remember getting in the car and I remember getting out of the car, but I don't remember the in between.
oh, okay. I was looking at David Jessup said I was
That's
trying
all right.
to decipher uh is the picture I have is not my bedroom when I am home. I only have two of my guns out of the safes. I don't I don't know what you're trying to tell me there, David. What you have in that
I
phone?
I know sometimes, like I told you, Ray, he might have posted previously, but I noticed sometimes I posted on your live and I don't even say anything other than normal. And it's almost as if you skipped it. And I just know you obviously it wasn't posted for whatever reason, or it didn't almost like it didn't download, publish to your feed. And I'm wondering if he said something and
Maybe,
then
maybe. Yeah, maybe it's but yeah, because sometimes like the like YouTube will block comments if it's got certain keywords. But if he was talking about guns, then maybe it blocked it about guns or something.
yeah,
Lou said, I stopped drinking because my car broke down. I like the benefits of not drinking, so I just keep on going, not drinking. Okay. Yeah, there were times where I would check my phone and could not remember the pictures on it because of drink. Okay, okay.
yeah.
Pictures.
Yeah, that's when the stuff's messing with your brain. And here's a funny story for you. I was trying to when I was back in the United States, um, I was kind of having this conversation with this older woman about why I don't drink anymore.
Uh-huh.
And I just told her, I said, I just wanted everything and put in my body to be healthier. I said, I don't need to be feeding my brain with alcohol because your brain does need certain foods for it to function optimally. People don't, and she's just like, what do you mean you got to feed your brain? And I'm like, there are certain foods that you eat that are aiding your ability for your brain to function properly. She didn't get it. And
Yeah,
she's just like,
cognitive
thought,
function.
yeah, she thought I was talking nonsense. I said, all right. I said, well, if you don't understand, I said, to go, do you have any alcohol in your house? Go drink alcohol. And then tell me that you don't feed your brain because you do. And then she's like, oh, it's just like, you,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, alcohol definitely like dulls your cognitive functions.
yeah. And there's certain foods that aid in brain health.
Yeah, you drink it, you drink enough alcohol and it'll definitely affect your cognitive functions.
Yeah. And that was the only thing I could come up with as a logical enough explanation for to understand that you do feed your brain. It's like not all food just goes to your physical being. I mean, certain foods aid in your liver, certain foods aid in your kidney. Food aids in everything in your body, even
Yeah, yeah.
digestion.
Yeah, you pretty much have to do everything in moderation. You know, it's like everything. everything that you do, whether it's even if it's good for you, uh, needs to be done in moderation.
Yeah.
Like carrots. Carrots are good for you.
Yeah.
But if you just ate carrots every day, then your skin would start to get an orange tint. That's true. Because you're not supposed to live on just carrots every day. Like
Right.
uh so like and if you do something that's like not healthy for you, like you do it in moderation, and then your body is able to like say drinking alcohol, like your body can recover from moderately drinking alcohol. But if you're constantly drinking alcohol, you're going to affect your liver and uh, different, like your brain. Uh, but that's what it says in the Bible. It doesn't say you know do good things or bad things in moderation. It says everything in moderation. Like you got to be a balanced person, um, and like not overdo anything.
Right. That's
Let's see.
loose. And
Lou said, "I did not start drinking until I was 23. My brother will take me to concerts and get me a beer when I was 23, but I could never finish one full beer bottle. When I was 27, that's when I started getting a buzz."
good for
Uh,
you to not start drinking until you were 27. What is your age right now, Louis? I mean, hell, I was drinking 16, 17.
yeah.
Obviously underage.
Oh yeah. I'd sneak a beer here and there. Well, I
Oh,
was drinking at 13 because
yeah.
it was normal. Like when you lived in Italy, like kids had wine all the time. It was like uh, you could go up. There was like a gelato shop that had like video games, and it was for kids. But you could go up and you know get a glass of wine when 13. If you could put money on the counter, you could buy alcohol. Well, of course,
And
this was back in like
isn't the wi
1980.
isn't the wine in Italy though, like that's like fresh wine. There's like no preservatives in it. Like that's like fresh. And people would say they could drink a lot of wine in Italy and they wouldn't get headaches or hungover because they said the wine it's made around here, they put certain things in it to give it longer shelf life, which causes the headaches. Whereas in Italy, it's fresh. Like it's, I guess it's consumed, I guess, quickly enough that they don't need to put anything in it to give it shelf life, which that's why people they said don't get headaches. That's what I had heard, which kind of makes
Uh,
sense. Which kind of makes sense.
let's see. David Jessup said, "In the picture, the headboard is all guns. All of my guns stay locked up. Only two out." Okay, I think I know what David's talking about now. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah. Uh, I don't know. I don't know if you can see this. Let me stop this thing from moving for a minute. But on David Jessup, if you click on his picture, it's like a picture of like a bunch of guns hanging on the wall, like all his guns. So he's talking about his profile picture is a bunch of guns. That's
Oh
all
wow,
his guns.
wow, that's a lot. That's one heck of an investment. It's a lot of money right there.
Um, okay, I got you now, David. It took me a while to catch up. I've been drinking beer a lot lately. My cognitive functions wasn't.
Yeah, he's been feeding his brain.
Yeah. Uh, Lou said, I might drink for Halloween at this Filipino bar restaurant. They have live music, San Miguel Light, Red Horse, etc. I'm 34. They have Filipino bar restaurants here in Texas.
Oh,
Okay.
I
Okay.
didn't
So
know
you're in
that.
Texas. Mr. Dave said, I like the taste of beer, so I've been drinking non-alcoholic Heineken cans. Um,
I know people that do that.
yeah, I like. I don't know. I've gotten here lately, more lately, and I think like your taste buds change like as you get older. Because
Hmm.
I never liked beer, and but now I can drink beer and it's not bad. Um, but
Yeah, I remember the first time I tried beer, Ray. I hated it. So then that's when my friends started having me trying like I think I was drinking like cherry vodka and stuff like that. I preferred like mixed drinks, liquor instead of
yeah,
beer. I just hated the taste of beer when I was younger.
yeah, I was a snob. Like I I'm still a snob most of the time. Like if I'm going to get something for myself, it's gonna be like high end, like top shelf whiskey, just neat in a glass, no ice, nothing, just you know, so I can taste what I'm paying for. And uh and say I don't mind spending the extra money because like I don't drink all the time. I don't have to get like a big bottle of cheap alcohol, because I'm gonna drink all of it. Like I'm just gonna, have a sip here and there to enjoy the flavor and just get like a little mellow, I'm feeling good, I'm smiling a lot kind of feeling.
Right. I can
Uh,
remember when I was little, my grandfather, who has since passed away, he was born in 1899, Ray. He lived till he was like 96, 97 years old. So he had some stories to tell, share with me. But I remember when I was younger, he was, when he got old and retired, he would live with my family for several months and then go live with my other aunt and uncles. He kind of bounced around. But he got a cold, Ray. And then he had his remedy for a cold was rock and rye. Do you know what rock and rye is?
uh, Not really, but
Basically,
I've heard of a hot toddy. But go ahead.
it's a bottle, it's whiskey, but the interior of the bottle is coated in rock sugar.
Okay.
But anyway, this was his remedy. He would get like a little shotgun sip on that, and obviously it was like I don't know, it was like a temporary thing, but like you sip that, all of a sudden you can breathe through your sinuses. It clears you up real quick.
Yeah.
So I remember the one time when I was little with him, I'd gotten a cold and he was joking, but being serious. He said to my mother, he said, "Oh, just give Michael some rock and rye." And she's like, "Dad, I can't give him," like I was, I don't know, 8, 9 years old. She's like, "I can't give Michael rock and rye." So she goes, "Oh, just give him a little in a glass." So they gave me a little. I can still remember sipping that, and like my clogged sinuses just all of a sudden perfectly gone. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
rock and rye. If I remember correctly, it's whiskey in a bottle that's coated with sugar.
Let's see. This is what I knew, like a hot toddy. A hot toddy, also known as hot whiskey in Ireland, and occasionally called Southern cough syrup, because it's in the South. You get a cold or something, you drink a hot toddy. Within the Southern United States, is typically a mixed drink made of whiskey and water with honey, or in some recipes, sugar. But I've always had it with honey, lemon, and spices served hot. So it's like a hot lemon honey drink with whiskey in it. And so like the steam like opens
Yeah.
your sinuses up, and like the
Yeah,
honey
that's
soothes your throat.
yeah, it sounds like that'd be a quick fix.
Yeah.
I'd probably be all loopy after that.
All right. Let's see. Dave Jessup, I didn't have a drink for 17 years because I was overseas most of the time and always had to watch my six and everyone else's six. So yeah, in the military, like, you gotta keep your head on straight.
You see Mr. Dave's comment before that, Ray?
Yeah, we read that about
Oh, like
drinking non-alcoholic Heineken.
Never mind, my bad. You think maybe
Yeah.
I'm drinking? They must have slipped something in my coffee.
CEO to farmer. That's my good friend Simon. That's up in Isabella province. Said, hello, gents.
Yeah, hi,
Hello,
Simon.
Simon. How are the dust mops? I call his. He's got these little. He's got like little Pomeranians. You know, low to the ground. I call them dust mops because they're always running around everywhere. They keep all the dust off the floor. Lou said my go-to beer is Miller Lite. Uh, what is the latest y'all got back home from drinking?
I never came home.
Yeah, I don't like. That's a. I'm trying to think. Like, um,
There are nights, Ray, that I never went to sleep.
I didn't go home. I got like there was times I drank till I just passed out wherever I was, and that's where I was until like I was already done drinking, but I would wake up like I would be done drinking, but it would be a different day. So um, like I don't know what the latest would be like drinking and then decide to go home kind of was.
Yeah, I can remember doing dumb stuff, high school parties and stuff like that. We drink so much. I wake up the next pass out, wake up the next morning, Ray, I had vomit all over my t-shirt. I don't even remember
Uh,
doing it. Yeah.
David just said JD is my favorite with a beer chaser, Jack Daniels. Yeah, um,
I would do Jack
I'm,
and Coke in the day, Jack Daniels and Coke.
yeah, and see, like Jack Daniels is a mixing whiskey. Like like I said, I prefer I'm a snob. I prefer like Scotch or just because you know I'm one of those weird people that you see people that's like kind of like people that drink wine, then they can smell and they taste and taste it and you can taste like different notes in different whiskeys. Like you
Right.
might get like a little caramel note, you might get like a chocolatey kind of note. uh you get like the oak from the barrel that it's
Mhm.
like Lou said my brother-in-law said he will get home the next day at 8 a.m. Yeah. Y'all ever heard that song "Drinking Problem" by Midland? Yes, I absolutely know that song. Uh, People say I got a drinking problem, and that's no reason. Something. Uh, I got no problem drinking at all. I I
I'm
I, I
glad
had to
you
get
know
the
that.
tune in my head, but I definitely know the Midland song "Drinking Problem."
I'm glad you know that song, Ray, because you're covering for me because I don't know that song.
Well, like song music is kind of one of my things. Like I have uh I have like a up here I've got like a cornucopia of useless knowledge, like, and music is one of those. Like if you're in like a crowd of people and someone starts like, hey, who sings this song, and then like I'll always answer. I just know like who sings the song. It's and that brings me to my theory of intelligence. So I believe that people that have like the same life experience have the same level of knowledge. Like they all know the same thing. To me, what intelligence is like your ability to access the knowledge you have. My 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 hypothesis to prove the theory is like I said, if you're in a group of people and a song comes on and says, "Hey, who sings that?" and you say, "Oh, this is Guns N' Roses." Well, everybody that's got say it says, "Yeah, that's right," because they know it's right. They have that knowledge. They just weren't able to access it, but they know the right answer when they hear it. So it's like
Right.
people all have the knowledge. It's just a matter of being able to access it.
No, I got you. Yeah, music is a big part of my life. I listen to it all the time. Obviously, when I'm walking, but I can honestly say I'm not familiar with that song, "Drinking Problems."
It's a good song. It's a country song. Uh, People say I got a drinking problem, but that ain't no reason to stop. People say I got a drinking problem. Uh,
Is there
living on the rock.
is there a
Uh,
country singer, Ray, his name is like Waylon?
yeah, Waylon Jennings.
Alright.
Yeah,
I've listened.
Waylon Jennings was actually you know the story about when the music died, Buddy Holly, Big Bopper, and like they had that
Mhm.
plane crash. Yeah, Waylon, like they flipped a coin to see who was going on the plane, and Waylon Jennings was there, and he was the one that was left behind that took the bus and wasn't on the
Ah,
plane. That wasn't on the plane with Richie Valens and the Big Bopper and Buddy Holly. Like they all
oh,
went on the plane. Waylon Jennings was on the bus.
okay.
Yeah, I told you, music trivia stuff. Like uh, Lou said, talking all about his drinking, making me thirsty for a cold one. Uh, Lou, it's been since August.
Yeah, that might be more
You,
of the reason because 'cause it's been since August.
yeah. Philip Pilato said, "Hola, guys. How are my friends doing today? Doing good, Philip. Uh,
Nice to see you, Philip.
yeah,
Consist
I definitely know Philip.
Yeah, we both do. Yeah, I haven't Philip's one of the first people I don't know if I heard from him first from a video comment or live stream with Gary. It was one of the 2, and he kinda disappeared for a little bit. I hadn't seen him in a while, and then recently he popped back up, and I think he
David
said
Jessup.
he was in the US. I think he went back home or something like that.
David Jessup said, "Little big town wine, beer, whiskey." Uh, yeah, I know the band Little Big Town, but I don't think I'm familiar with the song "Wine, Beer, Whiskey." Philip Philip Pilato said, "Yes." The comment.
Yep, yep, I'll never forget that. He was one of the main guys. He used to have looks like he has a nice picture of himself there, but before he had a picture where he was shown his big guns as in his arms. He's in
Oh yeah,
very good shape.
yeah. I'm already subscribed to Philip. But oh, he got on like a tuxedo,
Yeah, normal the one I remember
tuxedo with a Dodgers hat.
yeah, I remember the original picture where he was flexing his arm.
Yeah, I was just on his channel, but it had some of his videos where he bulked up.
Yep.
Like, yeah, I was already subscribed to Philip. Um, Philip said, "Yes, back here in California now, but I'll be back in the Philippines in December." All right. Well, I'm gonna
And
count
what
the days, Philip.
yeah, what part, Philip, of the Philippines will you be coming back to? I don't remember where you said you normally go. Wish some of these people we could I don't know, you always talk about it, like, when these people say they're coming, I know everybody goes to different locations, but I wish they were oh, yeah, that's right, Mindanao.
Mindanao, yeah.
Maybe
Hey, we
someday.
we've been on 14 likes for a while now. I know some of y'all haven't hit the like button. Y'all go ahead and do that now.
Yeah, don't get in Ray's doghouse. When he says hit the thumbs up like button, you better do it or you're gonna get your he's gonna spank your little butt.
Philip said, but we can get together. Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be bouncing around everywhere. You'll run into me at some random location, I'm sure, because like I just be moving.
So Ray, when you do go on your next little tour of visits, do you already kind of know where you're going next or you don't have
Hell no. What's the fun in that? Like I just like on this last trip, I was supposed to come see y'all. Honestly, Like my
Oh yeah,
plan was
Bacolod.
I was gonna go to Iloilo and then Ackland, Rojas City, and then from Rojas City I was gonna go to Bacolod. But during that whole trip when I was hanging out with Jay and Karen, there's like, let's go to Masbate, see Michael White. And I was like, okay. You know what I mean? It's like I'm already there. Like someone wants me to do something with them. Okay. You know, I mean, I don't like to me, like a vacation is not planned. Like if you've got an itinerary, like that is not a vacation. That is, that's like an obligation. That's why I never wanted to go on like a cruise because like, you
It's
go
too
on a
much.
cruise, you go to an
So
island. It's like, all right, you have to be back to the ship at a certain time, or they're
you're
gonna
on a
leave your
schedule.
ass. Like
Yeah, you're on a
no
schedule.
schedule on a vacation, like
Well,
no itinerary.
I mean, I know you said you're going to come to Dumagetti at some point. So
Yep. Philip went back for his daughter's wedding. Oh, that's awesome. Walked her down the aisle, did that. That's a special time, Philip. I hope uh that went well, and I'm sure it did. Y'all had a good time there at the wedding.
and I'm
All
sure
right.
I'm sure the man that's marrying your daughter will treat her well because
Because
yeah.
you got big guns.
Yeah, I was going
He
to
don't
say
want to
the
mess with you, Philip. He don't want
no.
to. He don't want to take that chance. Don't want to unleash the wrath of the pythons.
That's right.
The Philip the Philip pythons.
Yep.
See, they
Yep.
heard me. They heard me, Michael. Like
I know.
it jumped up from 14 to 17 likes. I knew y'all was holding out. I knew y'all was holding out. Y'all just needed a reminder.
Yeah, they just forgot. They were so caught up being entertained by us two
Yeah.
monkeys.
Philip said, "Yes, Ray, you're well known. I hear it. You guys too funny. Love it. I appreciate it. Like that's the whole that's my whole reason for doing live here. If I can't be an idiot and make someone laugh, like someone said before, it's like uh, they told me it's like Ray, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. And I said,
True.
well, for me, like, I don't care. I don't even care if you're laughing at me. If someone's laughing at me, if I can bring some joy to somebody's life, make them laugh, make them enjoy their life a little bit more, they can laugh at me. I mean, I don't care. It's not going to affect my life as long as it brings somebody else happiness. Like, I'm down for it. Like, I'll be your idiot.
Exactly.
Uh, wait. LOL. Tyler Waro said, rewind the gurgle Merkit. Rewind the gurgle Merkit. I have no idea what the gurgle Merkit is.
I don't know either. Well, he has one before, and he says another comment before that says,
Oh, okay. Fart in the banshee's face
hmm,
and rewind the gurgle. Just random. Uh, Tyler, you just full of randomness.
exactly.
Um, Tyler Worrell. I'm gonna call you Tyler Random Ass Worrell. David Jessup said, "I know Ray will be riding in a helicopter in a hammock with a beer in his hand." Absolutely, David. Like I'm like that. I guess that's gonna be kind of my next trip, maybe. That's planned is when David Jessup comes. He's flying into Manila, and then he's got a buddy that's a helicopter pilot in Manila, and we're gonna take a helicopter from Manila to Masbate Island because I think he's planning on settling there near where Michael White is. But I told him, I said, "Yeah, you come in, I'll jump on the helicopter with you. We'll head to Masbate's, hang out, lay in a
That
hammock,
sound
drink beer."
that sounds like fun, man. You're gonna feel pretty like being treated like royalty flying a helicopter. Gonna, but hey, Ray in the Philippines, you're becoming a YouTube celebrity here.
I'm a rock star.
All
I'm a
right,
rock
rock
star. I say
star.
it all the time. Like, I'm a rock star. That's why I said I'm never gonna own a car because like I like being chauffeured around too much. Just sit in the back like a rock star. I'm not worried about traffic or following traffic laws or anything else because that's somebody else's problem. I'm stress free. Driving is stressful. I don't need stress in my life. I'm gonna sit back, let somebody else do it, and
Yeah.
relax because I'm a rock star.
Remember that, Ray. I like Ray Rock. Ray, let me see. Rockstar Ray in the Philippines. That would be cool too.
uh, Lou said, "Y'all ride motorcycles." I was always a big no for me, but I was pushed to learn in the Philippines, and I got addicted to riding. Feels like freedom being on the road. Uh, I don't ride motorcycles or scooters or anything else. Uh, uh, I would, but I'm not going to buy a scooter or motorcycle because, like I said, I don't want to own anything, especially like here in the condo, Michael. Like, I don't want to pay for parking for something that I'm not going to be using enough to
But
really justify the extra. Like, it
yeah.
would cost me more money to own my own scooter than like just go rent one if I wanted to go ride a scooter. Like, I can go rent a scooter. Then, like, if it needs an oil change or something, just bring it back to them. It's your scooter. You got to do the. I'm not, I'm not responsible.
Yeah, it makes more sense for me, especially as much walking as I do, not to
Uh,
own one right now because it would sit more than it would be road. And that to me is a waste. So if I have a situation maybe occur that I'm in a location that I'd feel comfortable riding a motorbike, say like Sikihor Island, where there's less traffic, then you'd see me rent one to get around. But no, I don't own one. And I'm kind of like Ray, like I don't want to own anything. I don't want a motorbike.
yeah.
I don't want a
No.
car. And as long as I live somewhere where I can walk everywhere, it's
Yeah.
pointless for me or
Yeah,
you to own one.
I've gotten comfortable with traveling in the Philippines using, public transportation or jeepneys or trikes
Mhm.
or whatever. Like I've
Yep.
never had a problem getting where I wanted to go. Like sometimes it may take longer, but I'll get there when I get there. Uh, Tyler Random Ass Worrell says, I'm just stoned having fun, dude. Peace and love, wishing you the best. Peace and love to you,
Yeah.
Random Ass Worrell. It's all good, brother. Like you're having fun. If you're having fun, then like you're in the right place. Stay here, have fun with us. David Jessup said, "When we get to Masbate, I will repel out. I will high five Ray as I go out." Okay, you can repel off the helicopter. I'm gonna wait for it to land, David. I'll give you your high five while you're repelling out of that helicopter. But yeah, I'll wait for the helicopter to land. Like rock stars don't repel. Just saying.
That's true.
Uh, Mr. Dave is Mr. Simple Amish because I think he's from that part of Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania.
Actually, where I live, I'm not Amish, obviously, but actually where I live, I'm very close to many Amish dominant locations. Lancaster, Pennsylvania is very close to me, where I'm situated, like Mechanicsburg, PA, which is near Harrisburg. But yeah, Lancaster is very has a lot of Amish people. But no, I don't have a horse and buggy and anything. But I have a lot of respect for those Amish people. They're good workers. They can
Oh yeah.
build. They're carpenters with their hands, unlike people I've ever seen before. They can put up a house in no time and good quality. They make furniture and everything. But I'm very familiar with the Amish people, but no, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Dave. I'm not a guapo Amish guy from Pennsylvania here in the Philippines.
Philip said hi again. Party like rock stars. Party like a rock. Party like a rock star. Party like a rock.
I know that song. I know that song.
Philip said smart thinking, but most guys come want to buy everything in town when they start moving to different places. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like people bring that Western like consumerism mentality when they first get to the Philippines. Like luckily, like I didn't have that when I got here, and I'm definitely not going to develop it now that I'm here. I always say like I want to live the rest of my life like I can pack like two suitcases worth of whatever is most important to me and just leave the rest behind. Like,
And that's
I bought this
important.
I bought this little microwave over here. Like if I ever like go somewhere else, like I'm not bringing that microwave with me. Like this condo just inherited a microwave because like
And I
I ain't
left
hauling that microwave around with me.
I left stuff
It's
behind in Bacolod. I told Shay, whatever we buy, I said, I'm not bringing it with me. Like it was just little stuff. And I just said, like, I left a fan behind, left the toaster behind, left the rice cooker behind. I'm just like, and like he says, if you buy a motorbike, I know a lot of people bought a motorbike, they end up moving to a different location. Guess what? Then they had to sell the motorbike. Fortunately,
yeah,
they were able to sell it. I don't want to deal with that, and I don't want to
yeah,
like let's just say you can't sell the motorbike, and say Ray, say you were moving from the guy tie to here, and you had a motorbike. Well, guess what? You got to drive that thing the whole way to here with your stuff. No,
yeah.
I mean here, like you said, I want to have a couple bags. That way, when I'm want to get up and go somewhere else or move somewhere, simple. See ya.
uh, two duffel bags and some tools. Yeah, that's exactly right, Dave. Like, uh, and whenever I came over, over here, I got it. Whenever I moved over here, like I was pushing my 50-pound weight limit because, like, I knew that
Wow.
like the Philippines didn't have good tools, and I'm kind of a tool snob, so like I that thing's heavy. So I packed like all of my good tools and
Well,
brought with me. Haven't
wow,
really
you
used
got
them that much, but if I ever need a tool for something, I've got it.
yeah, you
Like
actually did bring a freaking tool bag. I didn't realize that. Wow.
yeah, and see like this. Well, like I said, I'm a snob too, and see like this tool bag is just the tool bag was like $200, just for the tool bag. So it's like high quality. You got like this is German, that's Japanese, German. Uh, got my temperature gun.
Wow. I
It's
mean,
80
you would have
degrees.
oh, it's like you got all that stuff. It's like you're ready to go to work.
Yeah, got my little
So
pliers, wrench. They're all cute. Aren't those cute?
I
But
definitely didn't bring any tools.
well, see that you like if you ever needed a tool and went to like the hardware store in the Philippines, you will see very quickly like the tools here are like not high quality. I mean, they're cheap because they're cheaply made. They're you know,
Yeah.
and like you're gonna have like a screwdriver, use one time and like the tang breaks off from the plastic handle or something because it's just a piece of junk. Uh, you know, some of the tools in like the little kids like toy tool sets in the U.S. are better made than some of the tools they use here in the Philippines. So uh like I said, like I'm just tool snob. Like if I'm gonna work on something, like if especially here in the Philippines, if it's something important enough that I've got to break out tools and I've got to use tools, then those tools are gonna be good because you know, uh like I'm not gonna deal with the frustration of deal like not only having to do the work, but do the work with inferior tools to get the job done. Like it's enough just to get me to work.
That's really impressive. You must be quite the handyman to literally bring all those tools with you. Like,
Well, I
that's
was
impressive.
I was like I said, I was HVAC, but
Yeah.
Chief just sent you $2, said have a drink on me, send you
Hey,
some coffee money.
I would have been wondering where Chief's at because I'm waiting for Chief to tell you, right? It's time for you to do a.
Yeah, I don't. Um,
I'm not trying to encourage anything right now, but
no, I'd have to go. I don't like. I'm not gonna do shots of gin. That's my expensive gin. I don't have anything to put with my gin. Uh, Mr. Dave said there's shipping service in the Philippines to ship emotional. Yeah, I, I'm sure that there are ways to do things, Mr. Dave. Like you're 100% correct. But the thing is, like, why you want to like have to like set all that up to like I said, for me, like even if I wanted a scooter like full time, um, I would rent one. I would rent it. If something goes wrong with it, it has some kind of issues, I'd bring it to the people. Said you need to fix that. Hey, you got another scooter I can have while you're working? You fix that one. Like I'll drive this scooter. I don't like because I don't want to have any kind of responsibility or I always say that like buying something is buying a responsibility. Like it's something you have to take care of, no matter what it is. I don't care if you know whatever you buy. Like now you're responsible for whether that works or doesn't work or anything else. I don't want any of that.
but I want to make mention here, Chief Pounder Hard. I greatly, greatly appreciate the super chat or whatever. This is my first ever super chat that I've received from
I,
anybody. So the honors go to you. I'm humbled that you did that for me. I don't know what I don't feel I deserve it, but I thank you very much for doing that. And you will always be remembered personally being the first and only person to ever do that for me. So thank you.
I was wondering if that was your first super
Yes.
chat.
My very,
And
very first super chat. So
yeah, and see,
again,
David Jessup in here. David Jessup, it was my very first channel member ever.
wow,
For
that's
for
really cool.
for a while, he was my only channel member. But then someone bought like some gift membership, so now I'm up to 6 members.
Well, here's the other funny thing. Last night, I got a comment on one of my previous live stream videos that I did with Che. It was maybe a month old, more than a month old. This person watched it, said, "Hey, you have a fine woman in Che." And then he left another comment, said, "Thank you." And he gave me a super chat. It's like $10 super chat, just thanking me for the video. And he was the first person to ever did that on a comment. So it's like kind of
Okay.
strange back to back nights. It's like the first time that's ever happened that's ever happened to me. So I'm very humbled, and I just want people to know that that's very, very nice, and I appreciate it beyond belief. It's very humbling.
Yeah, no, Chief is awesome. I talked to Chief for like over 2 hours the other day, trying to help him figure out. Chief, did you ever go check at the post office to see what you had to do to get your passport? Because that's your first step. You got to get your passport.
Yeah, when I did mine through the post office, it was pretty simple. Actually,
Yeah.
before I came here, I had a passport from before when I did cruises, but then it had expired. So basically, my whole thing was I had a little bit of paperwork. I had to get a photo taken, which I went to a CVS store because they had take the proper photo that you need, put that on the paperwork, sent the old passport, and then I paid extra for the expedited, whatever expedited service, and
Right.
then I got it really quickly, and then they sent me the new one, and then maybe a week later, they send you the old one back too. They give you the old one, I don't know, you just keep it, whatever, but it was a very through the post office, and it was very really simple to do, much easier than you think, I'm not one that's big on paperwork and messing around, I don't like that kinda stuff, but it was actually real much easier than I thought it would be.
Oh, okay. Uh, Philip said, I like how Scotty Boy do bounce around quick, and it's like how Ray style is quick. in and out of everywhere, anywhere. I don't know what you mean. Do you mean like my style on the live stream where I'm just, like a dog seeing a squirrel where I just keep doing? I don't
Well,
know. It's like my ADD style of doing live stream. Is that what you're talking about, Philip?
that was what I was trying to figure out what he meant by Scotty boy, bounce around
Scott,
quick.
yeah, you know who Scotty Boy is, right?
Mm-mm.
Scotty Boy is the regular guy.
Is that a TV
Reg,
show?
yeah, regular guy is Scotty Boy.
Okay, so he's comparing you to Scotty boy.
The regular guy, yeah. Um,
You do
Lou
bounce
said,
around. That's probably why your freaking gimbal can't keep up with you. You're too fast.
"I'm shifty. I'm
Well, yeah,
shifty."
that too. Your gimbal is just like, come on, Ray, slow down. You're killing me. See, he's keeping up with you right now.
Lou said they got Ace Hardware in the Philippines. I was surprised seeing it over there. Yeah, they have Ace Hardware, but like what they have in the Ace Hardware is not comparable to what you'll find in the US. Like I've got an Ace Hardware that's right downstairs. Like on in my condo building, like one of the shops downstairs is an Ace Hardware. Uh, but I found out quick they don't have everything you need when I was trying to fix the plumbing underneath my sink.
Thank God for that toolbox or toolkit, tool bag. I think that's really cool though. I mean, I thought you were gonna be kidding. I didn't expect you to pull that big tool bag out. I'm like, wow, you actually brought that whole thing to the
Yeah,
US.
I packed it in my luggage when I moved over here for good. You
And
know,
how much did that weigh alone? Just the tool bag?
I have no idea, but it's you know, uh, it,
50?
it's probably a good 25, probably half of the weight that I could pack.
That's
But I wanted
impressive.
it. I wanted my tools.
That's good.
David, wait, Philip said you guys know the regular guy that Scotty will. Yeah, yeah, I knew who you were talking about, Philip.
Now I know.
Uh, David Jessup said I will be back trying to get a sponge bath. I'm there with you, David. I told you they're in the hospital. Like I know if it's a hospital that there is a Filipina in there, nurse somewhere in that hospital. Like you need to find the Filipina and she'll take care of you. David just said hey to Chief. Chief said hey to David. Uh, Chief said, "Wow, that's great. It was an honor to be your first live stream super chat."
Yeah, that's really, I'm humbled. Back to back
Uh,
days being humbled. First on a comment, now first on a live stream. That's awesome. It's really great. I will have to admit to you though, Chief, I know you said have a drink on me. Maybe I'll be buying a lot of coconut water with that super chat.
well, he didn't say what you had to drink. Just
That's true. Good point. That's true.
yeah, because I always tell people, um, it's like hey, when we meet up, like we can have a coffee, a beer, the beverage of your choice, whatever. Like it doesn't matter to me. Just hang out and have a drink. It don't matter what the drink is. Just
That went
having a
towards
drink.
this.
That's right. Having a drink together doesn't mean always it has to be alcoholic. Just uh, uh, Chief said, I haven't went yet. Plan on going Monday. I was too hungover after talking with Ray. Yeah, Chief was I caught him like when he was drinking, we were talking, and I was telling him and he said he's gonna go take a nap and when he wakes up in the morning, then he was gonna go to the post office that was like 100 yards away, but apparently that didn't happen.
I think it's
And so
funny
then the
though,
weekend came, the post office is closed.
but I think it's funny in his comment. He says, I was too hungover after talking with Ray. So you were a part of that problem.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I drove him to drink. Like you got to drink a lot to be able to put up with this for an extended period of time. Like it's like,
yeah, I
oh, I'm
think I,
talking to Ray. I definitely need a drink now.
but you got to give me credit. I'm doing pretty good. I haven't felt the urge to have a drink and I'm still hanging
Yeah.
out with you. How long? I must have a
Uh,
high tolerance, Ray.
yep. You got a high rate tolerance. Place to place. Philip said place to place. Okay. Oh, the moving. Okay, you're talking about like moving
Moving.
around, traveling. Like
That's
Scotty Boy is like known for traveling all around the Philippines, different places. And I definitely respect his content. He's gotten better over the years. Like a lot of people judged him on some comments like he was misogynistic or something,
Mhm.
talking about like you know like he talks about women as like baby dolls and all that, and like the way he talks.
Right.
uh but I really think like from what I've seen from him, like uh from comments and stuff behind the camera, that and talking to other people, that he's actually a decent guy. And it's because some people like me and you, like what you see is what you get. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the same guy. Like I don't like, this isn't like a persona that,
No.
like, this is who I am.
This is just
but
like
but I
me and
think
you.
I think Scotty boy, there's a little bit of that, you know uh not, I don't want to say acting or being fake, but like he's doing a shtick. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, like Mr. Bean or whatever. Like Rowan Atkinson isn't the same as Mr. Bean, but when he does like that shtick that people enjoy, if people enjoy it, like, do that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So he's just doing that for like people that like that kind of content, and he's got a lot way more subscribers than me. So whatever he's doing, like that works for him.
And that's
It's
why it's funny when you and I are talking video chat, like you just said yesterday. How we are when we video chat is how we are right now. It's no different,
Yeah,
except we're sharing our conversation with everybody instead of just keeping it amongst us. And then we hit good topics and subjects when we're talking video chat. We're like, heck, we should be doing a live stream instead of just keeping this
yeah,
to ourselves. It's like, you know,
absolutely. Chief said Ray definitely heard some tops pop. Is talking to Chief and
and
uh,
see, I can be entertained by it. That's what's so funny. Like I said, I laugh when I see you drinking. Well, I even laugh
yeah.
more when I just see Chief just say to you, "Hey, Ray, I think it's about time you do a shot." And I just laugh. It just makes me laugh because it's like I know you're going to respect when Chief asks you to do it. I've never seen you decline it.
No, I think there was I don't know, there was what, definitely this time, because like I said, I don't have anything to drink other than like my high dollar gin, and I'm not going to just do shots of that. Like, I had to have something with it. And it, I,
It's
maybe
early for
maybe
us.
maybe maybe tonight, Chief. Like, well, if you're up, I don't know, like it's like 6 o'clock in the morning in West Virginia, or 5 o'clock or whatever. Sometimes Chief's not still awake at that time, but I will walk over to the Alpha Mart and get like a little bottle of Tanduai or something, just in
And it,
case you come on, Chief.
yeah, and it's like it's easy to forget. It's only 12:52 in the afternoon for us,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, and
which it's still
and
raining here.
and I'm gonna. It's not gonna be too much longer that I'm on here, because I just got a notification from my phone
Battery.
that the battery, yeah,
I
because
actually
like,
I was smart enough to bring my power bank. I have my power bank magnet on the back of my phone. I had a
oh,
f-
okay.
I had a funny feeling. I was like, I said I better bring that power bank because when Ray and I get talking, it's almost like that would be maybe in the future, Ray, we're gonna have to have a title and make a thumbnail. You talk too much and you never shut up, and we'll just have our pictures, and you can somehow make it a picture with us look like we're rapping.
Yeah, I can do that. Like, I was gonna do it for you earlier. I was gonna tell you to send me a selfie, and I was gonna put it in and make a thumbnail for you. But I forgot.
Yeah, I just kind of threw that one in of when me and Che went to her province.
Okay. Lou said, any haunted stories from hotels in the Philippines since Halloween is coming up? Yeah, Lynn was telling me one the other day in Bongabong and Oriental Mindoro. She was talking about this hotel that they recently opened up that used to be a hospital before it was a hotel, and like people say they see like ghosts and stuff in that hotel. I don't know how much of that is true or how much are people just kind of creeped out that they're in like a old like used to be a hospital and thinking about it like it like your mind plays tricks on you. You start thinking about, well, I wonder who might have died in this room that I'm staying in, and get kind of freaked out.
Yeah, the only spooky stuff I've been told about is what I mentioned earlier, just the witches on Sikihor Island. That's the only thing I've ever heard of anything spooky related. And actually, I'm surprised I haven't heard more about it since Halloween's like right around the corner here. Maybe it'll be more of a subject of discussion here. But yeah, witches and Sikihor, that's all I've ever heard about.
Yeah, and yeah, I've never really believed in, like, I believe in ghosts, but I've never experienced any kind of spirit or anything like that. Is with the exception of like maybe like uh if you ever had that feel, like especially like if you've watched a scary movie, which I'm not a big fan of scary movies, but if you're like watched a
Nah,
scary movie and then like you're walking in the dark, maybe going to reach to turn on a light switch, and you like get that sense like someone's fixing to grab you or something, or you get a tingle going up your spine, like it things like that. That's happened. um
yeah.
but uh but I think that's all like in your head.
I like this Chiefs. I'm going to read Chief's comment here. He says, this makes me laugh. Louis, I have an ex that's scarier than any ghost, but we won't discuss that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's probably
Oh,
one of Chief's go to sayings. Like he always tells me, like Chief just drinks beer. He said he's allergic to hard alcohol. He's allergic to hard alcohol. He breaks out in handcuffs.
that- that's so funny. I I have an ex that's scarier than a ghost.
Lou, I was walking in the park in Zamba, Zamboanga City to buy eggs. Walking back home, I heard the grass breaking and I thought it was a dog. I checked around and nothing. The grass kept breaking and getting closer. Oh, so you were seeing like imprints in the grass, or that freaked me out. Lou, I thought I was going to get robbed by a person I couldn't see,
Oh boy.
and it followed me right next to me until I got home. Okay. Traveling to Frank, waving, watching from Kenya.
Oh, awesome.
We had just heading all over the continent of Africa. We had South Africa early, and now Kenya. So
Thank you, Travel the Frank, for being here. I'm in Dumaguete, Philippines, and my co-host Ray here is in Tagaytay, Philippines. So yeah, we're just hanging out and having fun and talking about anything and everything. So traveling the Frank. If you're not subscribed to my channel or Ray's channel, which is Ray in the Philippines, you might have to try posting it,
I'm
the
I'm
link,
gonna try.
or yeah, you might have to search it on your own. We've had trouble posting YouTube channel links on here for people to subscribe to. But thanks for being here, Travel the Frank. Appreciate you sharing your valuable time with us two weirdos here.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And like I don't know what if hey Chief, yeah, if I like if I die, maybe I should try and set up my charger.
Are you
Uh,
close to dying?
yeah, I think I probably am. Like I know I'm under 15%. but like it's we're at I don't know
Very.
how
It
I
shows
don't
a
know how
hundred.
long.
It shows 184 minutes.
Okay, yeah, so that's over 3 hours that we've been doing this live stream.
Wow.
Because see, like I'm showing because I had to come back on. So whenever I rejoined, it's been over an hour and a half.
Yeah, it says 184, so 60, 120. Yeah, over three. Holy cow. I'm impressed,
And
Ray. See, that just goes to show you. You and I are blah, blah, blah.
Lou
Oh no.
said, "Y'all eat balut. I had no issue eating balut. I like it." Lou, if you're not subscribed to my channel,
Yeah,
get
he has a
on my
video.
get on my channel. I made a video of losing my balut virginity,
Yeah, he
like
did.
on the live stream, and I made a shorter video with just the section where I'm trying balut. So go check out my channel and look, and you'll see what I think of balut.
But anybody else on here, if you haven't given a like, please give us a thumbs up. Because if you don't do it, Ray's gonna yell at you, and you don't want to get
Yeah,
on. You don't want to get on Ray's bad side.
no, I'm like the Hulk. Like you
Yeah,
don't
he
want to
gets
see me
green.
angry.
Yeah, he turns
No,
green and really big, much bigger
yeah,
than he already is now. Much, much
yeah.
bigger.
I I turned green when I tried balut too, but that
And
had
that,
nothing
and,
to do with anger.
and you don't want him to ruin his nice gray T-shirt because it'll just
Yeah,
rip.
I wonder. Yeah, I've always wondered if people think that I keep wearing like the same shirt because I think I've got probably like four of these exact same shirts because I like the color, I like the material, like it's the dry fit
Now,
and
are you saying you have the same color or the same style of shirt?
the same. Well, I've got the same color and the same style, but I've got about four that's gray. Then I've got like one that's this type that's like navy blue, and then one that's black.
Gray is one of
But
my favorite
but
colors because they can go.
but,
It goes
but
with anything.
yeah, the gray. That's what I said. Like I mean, I'm wearing gray shorts, gray. Like I just like it's like I said, it goes with anything. My shoes are gray. Like I just walk outside, I'm like gray on gray. That's kind
What's
of
that
like my
movie? What's that movie? 50 Shades of Gray.
yeah, yeah. That 50 Shades of Ray.
That's what I was just gonna say. 50 Shades of Ray.
Mr. Dave, have you tried durian, sir? Although the peak durian season in the Davao region is over. I have not tried durian yet. Like, do you know what durian is?
You're gonna have to share, enlighten me, Ray.
Okay, durian is a fruit. It's kind of like a big fruit, almost like the size of like a jackfruit. It's a big fruit,
Okay.
but when you open it up, uh, it smells like it's rotten. Like it's a nasty smelling fruit, but it's supposed to taste good. I've never tried it. Um,
Is that
uh,
something? Let me ask you, Ray. Does it only smell after you open it, or does it still smell prior to open it? Because when Che was on her flight, either from Manila to Thailand or Thailand back to Manila, someone brought some particular fruit, I think, on the plane, but it really smells bad. And it's almost to the point where people feel nauseous with the odor of it. Is that it?
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
I've heard about it.
In fact, you can look. I don't know when it would be back on Gary and Leia's videos, and Leia was getting Gary to try different fruits, and I
Hmm.
believe he tried durian, and like he was talking about the smell, but
But
yeah, that's like, and that's the thing. Like, I probably wouldn't like it because, like, to me, smell is so like such a big part of taste. That's why, like, I don't see myself ever trying like dried fish because like it stinks and like whenever I smell dried fish, like I came in
uh,
one day, Lynn was in here in the condo cooking like dried squid or something. I turn around, walk back, I can't smell that. because
Jay,
if I'm smelling that, then I don't have an appetite.
Jay loves her dried fish. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
that's uh Lola said I had no issue eating durian. I even eat the ice cream. Durian does not smell. Beer is more nastier than durian. I don't know. I'm just going by what I've heard. Like Mr. Dave, if you have a really good durian, it tastes like fancy ice cream. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, like I said, I mean, you know me. I'll try it. I've said before, like I'll try anything at least once, sometimes twice. Like if because like some dishes, like if there's a dish that like really popular, a lot of people like it, and I try it and I don't like it, I I give it a second chance at a different location. Like maybe like I just got a bad, you know, batch or something. Uh but if I don't like it that second time, like I'm done with it. But most stuff, like balut, I only need to try that once. No, I don't like it. I don't need to try that again. I think it was prepared fine. I just don't like it.
Yeah, I'm too afraid of trying it, Ray, just because I'm afraid of not so much if I could eat it. I'm concerned about how my body might react to it, like
Yeah,
being sensitive to something that's not familiar to me.
I don't think that would be a problem. And see, I would have been fine. Like I don't know if you've seen the video, but I had two Filipinas back here that could have told me some stuff that would have helped me out because like the balut, it has this like kind of hard white part uh, that basically you're not supposed to be eating. I didn't know that, like, because it's hard and it was like that big. And what I was like, I didn't even know that hard part was there. So I was thinking, I'm just gonna shove this thing in my mouth, like do a couple chews and just swallow it all down. Well, that big white hard thing, I got stuck in my throat, and then I started gagging, and then after that, I was done. Like, because then I was in like as constant gag reflex, so it was hard to finish it. But I think if I would have taken that hard white part off, then I would have gotten it down a lot easier. But it was not a good experience.
Well, see, I've had a lot of people, they say to me, "Oh, have you tried balut, Michael? Have you tried it?" I'm like, "No." I'm like I say, I'm afraid. I'm worried about what might happen, and then they're like, "Oh, just drink some alcohol." Well, guess what? You already know the answer to that. I don't.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
So,
you can't get drunk enough. I tried. No.
because I remember you were saying way back when we first met that we would both be de-virginized with balut together.
uh,
And I'm like thinking, man, I said, I knew if we'd meet up, I was going to chicken out. I knew I would.
yeah. Well, see, I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it with James too, and he chickened out, so I didn't do it then. But then, whenever I got back here, like we were at with my friend Michael C. lived near here. We were down here at Dairy Queen, have some ice cream, and I had the two girls, like Lynn and her friend, and they bought some balut unbeknownst to me, and like we were all up here, doing karaoke and stuff, and I was like, well, all right, I'm already on the live stream. I've got this balut here. I'm just gonna make it out. I said, I'll eat it when I get to 30 likes, and uh, you know, I got to 30 likes pretty like way quicker than I would normally get to 30 likes. Like people were just mean,
So that's
hitting
the
likes,
trick, huh? That's the
getting
trick.
people to come on and hit likes just just for me to do it.
I'm close to 30. I got
Yeah, yeah,
24, but I
25,
don't know if there's anybody.
25.
Oh, 25. See, mine's
Yeah,
behind.
yeah, yeah. It's a little bit behind. I got
So
25
maybe
on this.
maybe if there's people in here that haven't given a thumbs up yet, you might be able to push this to 26 or even 30. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel or my co-host Ray's channel, Ray in the Philippines, please do so. Because next time Ray's hosting the next live and we're together. Ray and I are going to rotate on each other's channels.
take it down off of there. Let's see.
Chief says I might be able to make it 30 real quick.
Black dried fish with hot fresh rice. Enjoy that. Enjoy it. I don't. Not for me. Uh, they categorize a balut of 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, something like that. No, no, that's not what it is, Lou. It's the amount of weeks the embryo is developing. Yeah, normally it's like 15 days, 16 days, 17 day, 18 day. And 18-day balut is like when it's starting to develop a beak. Uh, I had I had 17-day balut, so it had feathers.
Oh, God bless your heart, Ray. I don't feathers. Ah,
Said I forget how many weeks was my favorite. Yeah, I'm I'm pretty sure it's by the days. Let me get over here and plug in my phone. Lay in the bed while my phone's plugged in. Mr. Dave, here in Thailand, there's a great fruit called sugar apple or cherry moya. In the Philippines, it's called atis.
hmm.
I don't know if I'm familiar with that. What's your favorite fruit, Filipino fruit, Michael?
Um, I'm probably gonna you're gonna be probably disappointed in my answer, but it's the mangoes.
Okay.
Like and I like the sour ones where it's just the hard mango slices. And I
Yeah.
also like the very ripe and sweet mangoes. But yeah, I'm mangoes. And actually, um, from a nutritional standpoint, mangoes are really good. And I'd say my second favorite fruit, which is a fruit juice, is a calamanese. It looks like the little limes. I l
Calamansi?
Yeah, calamansi,
Yeah.
sorry about that. Yeah, I
Calamansi.
love that squeezed with this water and add some honey as your sweetener. Oh, that I love that. That's got real there's a lot of vitamin C in that.
Yeah, no, I like calamansi. Like I'll drink like because I like gin,
I was gonna
but
say that would make a
cal-
good
calaman
gin and tonic.
yeah, gin and tonic with calamansi. Yeah, I like it. Uh, my favorite is oh, my mind just went blank. Why did my mind go blank? Uh,
Because you were drinking the other day.
yeah, the little small what are they called? Oh my goodness,
Oh,
they're like
they're not talking about the red things with the little prickly things on it.
no, but they're like that. But they're the other ones that are like brown. You're talking about I don't know why my mind's going blank.
Che
Someone,
loves those. She gets a big bag of them, and then you peel off
yeah,
the outside and you eat there's a seed in there too, but
yeah,
yeah, she loves those. You can drink the
yeah,
juice. There's a little juice in it before you take it out of the skin. And she'll
yeah,
get a bag of those somewhere, and she'll just sit and eat like 20 of them.
yeah. Yeah, no, but oh, it's around. I'll think of it while I'm. Uh, Chief said I might be able to make it 30 really quick.
The likes.
Oh, make. Oh, okay. Like, yeah, because Chief has access to multiple accounts.
I don't know how many
It,
likes I'm up to. Like yours must be more up to date than mine. Mine's still only showing 25.
yeah, I'll have to look on my other device. My
But
other device.
thank you, Chief.
Yeah,
You're taking care of
there's
me.
26.
All right.
The other device is 26. Um, Lou said the green mango with the dried shrimp. The dried shrimp, they call it bagoong. I don't like. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm not crazy about bagoong.
Now, do you
That's
like Ray? Do you like now? I've seen people get the dried mango and they all get that vinegar, I think, with it.
no, I don't do
Yeah,
that.
they do
He
that. They
might
do
be.
that here and they dip it in it. I'm like, and I said to Che once, I said, "What is that?" And she goes, "Vinegar." I said, "What do you need vinegar with sour mango and it's already sour?" And because like obviously vinegar is already sour, but she just said that's what they like to do. I said, I don't need that. She'll even like when we eat pineapple, she puts sea salt on her pineapple. Like, why do you put salt on your pineapple?
Yeah. Uh, well, I like salt on watermelon.
Nah, I'm usually I mean, I could do it, but I don't put it on I don't know if
You
any
should
fruit
you should try. I mean, you don't have to put a lot, but just try it. Take a piece of watermelon, sprinkle. Wait,
sea
take
salt.
take a piece of pineapple, or not pineapple, watermelon. Like cut that piece in half, and then sprinkle salt on one half, and then try the non-salted, because salt like enhances flavor. Then try the salted, and it's sweeter. It tastes
Okay.
sweeter than the non. Like you'd think it. Oh, it's going to taste salty. No, it's not about tasting salty. It just like enhances the flavor.
Which
That's
makes
what salt really
sense
does.
because when you put salt on other food, what does it do? It
It,
enhances the flavor.
yeah. So
You're
like
right.
on what it just actually makes it sweeter. It's like why they have like salted caramel, like
Okay.
because it enhances the sweetness. Uh, let's see.
I'm gonna see if I can
Chief
sneak in
said,
the
"How many
bathroom.
lights now?" Lou, I looked it up on Google. The small brown fruit. It's called longa. No, that's not what it is. It's not longan. It's uh, it, lanzones. Lanzones. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not gonna let you watch. I'm going to the
Uh,
bathroom. You hold the
all
fort.
right. Y'all familiar with putting salt peanuts inside a Coke? Absolutely. I used to get a bag of peanuts and dump them into Coke.
So what's the story, Ray? Explain this to me. Peanuts and Coke?
Yeah, yeah. It's a Southern thing. Like you get a bottle of Coke and you get like a little packet of peanuts and you dump the peanuts in the Coke and drink it. And it like the Coke tastes better. And then you got like every once in a while, you got like little snack peanuts going into your mouth.
So does the Coke actually taste peanutty?
Not really. Like it's I think like the saltiness enhances the Coke flavor, but it's while you're drinking the Coke, like you get like little peanuts that go into your mouth and you chew them up, and I don't know, it's just a thing.
So I could just put sea salt in the Coke.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't have the peanuts.
Oh, yeah, you'd miss out on the
So
snacks.
yeah, it's like you're it'd be like okay if you're having peanuts and drinking Coke, that's
Uh,
one thing. But
I,
if you if and see it's for like when you're driving, like you got you know it just makes it more convenient. It's like the lazy way to eat peanuts and drink Coke.
I'm following you now.
Yeah. Let's see. They have salty seasoning for fruit. A lot of Mexican eat their fruit with salty seasoning. Are you talking? Yeah, like you get the like beers too. They dress the rim of their beer with like this. It's like a sweet and salty seasoning. Is that what you're talking about? That kind of seasoning for the fruit? I'm trying to remember what that's called. Tagine. It's like Tijin or Tajin, Tagine seasoning.
Okay.
Today I just had a slice of watermelon with tagine. Yeah, tagine. It's a salty seasoning. Okay, I knew what you're talking about because I lived in Texas, Brownsville for quite a few years. Mr. Dave said the Lanzones Fruit Festival just ended in beautiful Camiguin Island. Have you been to? No, I have not been to Camiguin. I can't pronounce
Camaguian.
that.
Camaguian.
Camaguin. Yeah, yeah. I haven't been to Camaguin.
Yeah, Ray, Mr. Dave has been preaching to me religiously that I need
Yeah.
to visit Camaguian.
We're,
Okay. Yeah, I need to visit Camaguian Island because he thinks, and I believe him when he tells me, he believes that Camaguian Island would fit me to a T as far as what I'm looking for, even more so than Palawan. So,
okay.
yeah, that's someplace that's on my list. I know where it is. So it's like Palawan and Camaguian are the two places that are 1A, 1B on my list to someday visit.
Okay. Uh, yeah, Chief was saying check likes, Ray. You're at 30.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see that. Wow. It's kind of one of those things, ask and you shall receive, thanks to Chief
Yeah.
Pounder Hard. He's been
Yeah.
spoiling me silly today. Gave me the super chat. Now he got me up to 30 likes. Wow. You're taking care of me. I really appreciate that. I don't know what I did to deserve it, but I appreciate it.
Well, I am starting to peter out. I'm, I'm about talked out.
All right, Ray. Well, when do you plan on doing, you go
6
on at
p.m.
what, 6 p.m. Okay.
Yeah, that's my normal. That's my normal time.
It's still raining out here. Hopefully it slows up. I'm supposed to go to Freedom Park for the, what do they call, Basilong? I think Basilong Festival with Che, because I think it only goes tonight, might be the last night, or tomorrow. So maybe, just maybe, if I get my phone charged up, if you go live, if you want, maybe you can invite me when I'm at the festival, and then there's some kind of attraction. But I don't, like I said, I don't know how well my connection will be either. But either way, we'll be doing a live stream again here soon, and you'll be hosting the next one. So,
All right then.
and if you need
Well,
any pictures or whatever, let me know. Great. I know you're creative with the thumbnails. You have a little more technology than I do. Although I have some apps, but I don't quite know how to use them. I don't know what you're using to create your thumbnails.
Chat GPT.
Oh, that's what other people have told me.
And there's actually a specialized GPT that's like a viral thumbnail creator or something. I just put in the information, tell it what I want, and eventually I can get what I want out of it.
All right, maybe that'll be something you can, or maybe walk me through beforehand, or maybe that's something you can show me when you get here how to uh, use that. I've never used that chat GPT. Is that what you
Yep.
said? Yeah, I've never used that before. So
Okay. Chief said I've enjoyed you guys live. Lou
thank you,
said
Chief.
I never liked the Michelada beer. Michelada beer is the beer that has like tomato juice in with the beer.
Mm,
But anyway, um, yeah, I'm gonna be out of here. I'll say goodbye, then I'll let you say goodbye. But
oh, hey, but thank you, Ray.
hey, no problem. We're gonna do it again, Michael. Uh, yeah, give Che a hug for me and tell her she better subscribe to me. If Che's not subscribed to my channel, we're gonna have problems.
All right,
So
I'm gonna tell her because I know what happens when yeah, I'm gonna tell her he turns green.
yeah, let's see. And I think because like Filipinas, I know what it is. Like Filipinas are like that. It's like you know she feels like it, almost like I know it's not true, but like a betrayal that she's gonna subscribe to like my channel or whatever. But like we're friends, and
Yes.
like I'm sure she subscribed to like Gary's channel. Tell her it's
Hmm.
no different. Like but anyway,
Exactly.
who dat? Love you all.
You're right. And everybody else, thanks for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Ray and I will be doing something again soon. Again, thank you for everybody that's hung out with us this whole time, or people that joined after the fact. It's really, like I said, very humbling when people sacrifice their time. They could be doing anything else just to hang out with us on a rainy day in the Philippines. But until the next time, thanks everybody. Take care. See you soon.